What the fuck?
It's sour. It's sour. It's sour.
What the fuck?
It's sour. It's sour. It's sour.
What the fuck?
It's sour. It's sour. It's sour. It's sour.
What the fuck?
It's sour. It's sour. It's sour.
This needs to stop.
What the fuck? What's going on?
Panic, fear, panic, panic, fear, panic, fear, panic.
What the fuck? What's going on?
Panic, fear, panic, panic, fear, panic, fear, panic.
What the fuck? What's going on?
Panic, fear, panic, panic, fear, panic, fear, panic.
What the fuck? What's going on?
Panic,
Going on?
It has to stop.
Life is not going back to the way that it was before.
What the fuck?
Life is not going back to the way that it was before. Back to the way that it was before. Back to the way that it was before.
What the fuck? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
panic, fear.
How dare you?
How about we unmute the mic and then we try this again? Okay, here we go. Let's act like we've done this maybe once or twice before. Hey, what's going on? What it is, what's happening? Big A Film Edition, what the fuck live stream? And yeah, what the fuck indeed? What the fuck time are you starting there, buddy? You can't be possibly this late. Well, I've made announcements I was going to be this late because when you get off work late, you got a couple of choices to make. It's either skip the show this week, which I didn't want to do, or try it again tomorrow, which I also didn't want to do because tomorrow's going to be just as late as tonight. So fuck it, just knock it off, and we'll answer the age-old question: who up? Who up? Let's see if these hoes is loyal after all. My guess is fucking not, but we'll see. All right, well, let's see who popped into the chat, if anybody popped into the chat. I know who one guy's here. Anime, I see down in the bullpen already. Hang on a sec. Get to you in a minute. Somebody forgot? Nobody forgot nothing. Somebody forgot what? I made announcements. I was going late. You didn't read it. To send them all home so everyone can use the. I have no idea what he's saying. Anybody else can translate that into sober English? I have no idea. Is the guy in the back worried Shamu and her sisters are going to eat him for? I'm totally lost. What is he talking about? I have no fucking idea. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Oh, you're talking about the thumbnail. Okay, yeah. I had to hastily put that together. Yeah, for whatever reason, the YouTube page I originally had associated with this disappeared, and I had to scramble and make another one really quick. It's like, oh, for fucking sakes. I mean, even in the wee hours of the morning, nothing fucking works, right? Anyway, how you guys? Megan, hello. I can't even get that going. It's been a long day, we're gonna say. Anyway, well, hello to each, and we'll see who the night owls are, and we might we pick up some people from Europe. Who the fuck knows what's gonna come in here at weird hours in the morning? You'll never know. Maybe we'll get some weirdo troll in here. And those are always fun, aren't they? Yes, they are. By the way, the retard kid from last week did not return. I guess he almost saw the errors of his ways, and then he went right back to it, and then I think he just banned himself from the channel. So what are we going to do? Yes, indeedy. Hey, we got they're starting to creep in here. Sergeant Stego, what's up? Sergeant Sadeko, otherwise known as the drug awareness teacher that tried to get Cheech Chong's class to behave itself to no avail. All right. That ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna teach no Cheech and no Chong not to do drugs. Come on, kids. It didn't work then, and it ain't working now. So cut it out. Maybe stop paying the cartels to get the fentanyl in the country. Maybe nip that shit in the bud. Everything else, Jesus Christ, we got this. Don't worry about it. All right. Yeah, I mean, the less government involvement in anything, the better. Okay, because everything they touch, they fuck up. I mean, everything. And you see of course, all the basement dwelling, parent living, house living nerds and libtards who love big government, of course, because I don't have to pay anything. Oh, please, old man Biden, pay off more of my student debt. I need to finish this gender studies degree on the taxpayer dime. No fucking thank you. All right. Well, what do I got here? Well, remember, you hear a lot of panic fear shit in the news about Boeing airplanes. Now, I happen to know, I know something about aviation. I've been an aviation nerd for quite a while now. I can kind of identify every commercial plane there is. And every time the news media starts going, oh my God, another Boeing plane had some screws fall out or something, it's like, well, which Boeing plane? There's many of them. There's many sizes of them. Some are older than others. And maybe you should take a look at the airline's maintenance practices and the DEI shit they've been hiring lately to fill the void. Okay. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, hey, remember the Alaska Airlines plane where the door fell off of the MAX 9? MAX 9s are not that old, all right? As a matter of fact, they're made right there in the Seattle area. If not at Boeing Field, then the one down the road there. I can't remember what the fucking one's called. But I have a theory of why the Alaska planes might be doing what they're doing. And did I throw that out? Nope, I got it in there. Okay, check this out. Maybe we can nail this problem and act accordingly. Yeah, that's a little pride TikTok. That's on Alaska Airlines TikTok page. Now, again, I don't have TikTok, but libs of TikTok and various X outlets bring this crap to our awareness. So if you don't feel like having that Chinese spyware on your phone yourself, you can revert to the other spyware and they will put it on there for you. But yeah, so maybe they're not paying so much attention to how their planes are running and instead make sure that they're flying the flag, the pride flag, as proudly as possible. And I'm really to believe that these are fucking pilots doing this, hanging out the window. I'm glad look, is Southwest they always go after, but I've never had a problem on Southwest other than a couple of delayed flights. But I don't recall them doing this fucking shit, although I imagine they probably don't.
I'm in love. I'm obsessed. And I don't even feel guilty about it.
Well, perhaps you fucking should. Now listen, we know that most of the men flight attendants are gay. Does that fucking matter? No. And by the way, do they serve you much anymore on commercial flight? Not fucking really, right? They do as little as possible if you're sitting anywhere behind first class, right? You're back in the cow seats back there. There's no fucking room. Hey, if they throw you a bag of fucking pretzels, you're fucking lucky, right? And this much Coke out of the can, right? And if you're stuck on the tarmac, well, you're fucked because ain't no AC gonna be working. Ain't no AC gonna be working. But forget all that because Alaska Airlines is flying the flag high and proud, and they don't care who doesn't like it, girlfriend. Oh, I know what you're all thinking. Turn the fucking engine on right now. Just do it. Just do it. Please. Just take them out one by one. Yes, that's a sick imagination I have, right? You were thinking it too. Don't get it fucking twisted. Jesus Christ. I can't imagine it. Why did the door fall off? Oh, eek. Oh, well, as long as we can fly the flag out the window, everything is just fine. Holy fucking shit. Delta. I haven't flown Delta in forever. Last time I had to go to Atlanta, I had to fly Delta and then on to Wilmington, North Carolina. And on the way back, Delta canceled my flight back to Atlanta. I had to take the weirdest route back to LA. I had to fly to LaGuardia from Wilmington, on the tiniest little RJ I've ever been on. Then from LaGuardia, which is always delayed, I had to fly from there to Minneapolis, which is one of their big hubs. So I'm like going all the fuck way around the back way, which doesn't make any kind of sense. That was okay because they put me in first class on that one. Yeah, from LaGuardia to Minneapolis. It wasn't much of a first class. It was first class. I drank as much booze as I possibly could. And then from Minneapolis, I barely made that flight to LAX because the one from LaGuardia landed so late and they were waiting for my ass. And I had about 10 seconds to get on that motherfucker, which is all the way down the other end of the terminal. Hey, so thank you, Delta. Thanks, Delta. Oh, I couldn't have done it without you. I did not watch Game 7. I had to work. I was watching the app, though, and watching the score, and I think, come on, hold the lead. I mean, what kind of drama was that where where Edmonton just rolled over them, those 4, 5, and 6? That should not have happened. They should have took it in Game 4 and put them away 4-0. That's what they should have done. But they gave us this false sense of pride, and Canada started getting all uppity, even though most of Canada does not like the Edmonton Oilers. They have to pretend to now. And by the way, if I had to see Justin Trudeau celebrate anything, I would have been really pissed. All right. That little cocksucker does not deserve to have any Stanley Cups. His country must never win a Stanley Cup ever again, as long as he's in charge. All right. Wood chippers direct. Hey, let me tell you something. That airplane engine, way more effective than a wood chipper, although somebody would have to clean up behind the plane, I would guess. Yeah. There we go. I'm your pilot, Steve.
I'm in love. I'm obsessed. And I don't even feel guilty about it.
Yeah, so you better be giving out a lot of free drinks. If I'm getting in the plane and all this shit is going on while I'm trying to sit down, you motherfuckers better be passing me a lot of rum and cokes. I don't care where I'm sitting in the plane. Go fuck yourself. Make sure the fucking door is closed. Thank you. All right, well, there was a news story that I saw all over the internet today. I mean, every fucking news agency was reporting it. I'm talking some really important shit. I'm talking the utmost of importance. Evander Kane is a dick. And by the way, not that I'm not a fan of anybody hitting Matthew Tkachuk, but fuck Evander Kane. Seriously. I mean, we know what a douchebag that guy's. Also, while we're on the subject of hockey, as a matter of fact, you know what? Let's bring my bullpen participants in, because y'all been sitting down there long enough, especially our first guy. Let's get him right on in here and see what's going on. Anime, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Phil. Thank God I put the rope away and everything, because I was close to bringing it back out.
Oh my! What did you have? Some of that paste pecani sauce? New York City, get a rope. You couldn't do that commercial nowadays, could you?
No, we can't do that.
Yeah,
anymore.
but you could now you see what they're really focused on now, instead of maybe maintenance, and customer service, because both those things seem to be missing these days in the airline industry. And listen, and now of course the media's got everybody in a frenzy. Boeing, everybody goes, where I'm gonna fly Airbus. Do you even know what an Airbus is, you fucking idiots?
How much you want to bet that that the Alphabet Mafia has the guns pointed at those people? Be like, do the dance. The Alphabet Mafia and the government have gotten hold of all the corporations. All the ones that changed their logos to rainbows this month. Are all in on this kind of shit. But let's talk about something a little less gay with our next contestant here. Megan, what's up?
I have my godson Noah doing a second PhD at age 17. Okay, bragging over at Boeing, and he said exactly the same thing, Phil. He works at Everett. I
am an aviation absolute enthusiast, and I know every plane inside out, including Airbus, Boeing, and all the commercial planes. And to see all these dopes on Facebook, I'm never gonna fly a Boeing plane. Well, if you're flying something like Southwest, you don't have a fucking choice. If you're flying Alaska, Boeing, they got rid of all their Airbus planes, all the ones they inherited from Virgin America when they used to be around. They got rid of all those, and they kept all the Maxes. So.
My godson is the personification of Boeing's old slogan. He has autism. If it ain't Boeing, I ain't going. When he was younger, he loved Boeing so
I don't give a shit. Just maintain the fucking planes well. I mean, there's airlines that suck more than other. There's airlines I want to fly. I don't give a fuck what their fleet is made up. American Airlines would be one of them. They fucking suck. Okay.
I mean,
What's up, Jay?
Hey, Jay. Noah works at the plant. He sees what goes on, and the thing about turning on the engines, Phil, I respectfully disagree with that, because what did the engine do to deserve it? I'm just asking.
You know what? That's a good point. Yeah, the engine might not want to be corrupted. That would be worse than a bird strike, I guess. Yeah.
I don't want to start an argument with you, Phil, but I feel on the engine's behalf, I should ask you the question.
Yeah, that's not a bad plan. Yeah,
And,
speaking of hockey,
Red Stripe.
Pierre-Luc Dubois was sent packing after 1 year. After we signed him for 8 years, we sent him packing after the first year. So how much of a douche must he have been? Rob Blake took him that long to realize what a mistake we made. And what do? We got our old number 2 goalie back, Darcy Kemper, who was good behind Quick, but basically everybody that we trade over to Winnipeg, we did it now for Darcy Kemper. But fortunately, so we pick up his contract, which is going to save us money, and we send all of Pierre-Luc Dubois' contract to the Capitals. So good luck. Best of luck to you.
Good luck to the Cats. But yeah, I'm a nervous flyer.
That's right. Airbus is all made in Toulouse, France. So that's right. And,
okay, there you go. And I hate flying, but to give Delta credit, if you declare that you're a nervous flyer, as I did to Seattle, they go out of their way to be nice. So as I said in the chat, that may not be normal. So yeah,
I don't know if I'm down with that procedure. I think you should just get your own airline. Really, fucking that would be interesting.
Hey,
whole plane full of nervous people. How funny would that be? Oh my god! Just put padded walls on the sides and take the seats out. Just make you bounce around all you fucking want. It'd be great.
So heads start bouncing. I had that.
Yeah, just pad the walls so the turbulence would be as bad as you want, and you wouldn't be stuck in the seats. You'd just be lying on the floor and shit.
I am a very nervous flyer, but as I said, I don't know. Some of our airlines down here say if you're nervous, let us know and whatnot. And Amay's bouncing because he just wanted me to be near you, Phil. That's all.
Yeah.
No,
my connection's dodgy, but my godson Noah gets very frustrated when it's all piled on Boeing. He's like, well, what are the airlines doing?
Yeah, well, again, we'll tell him to turn off the news because that's what the news makes everybody nuts like that. Oh my god! Because the news is going to focus on because they're going to bunch all those stories together like it's all happening at once. Shit could happen months of fucking ago. So.
No, but he gets frustrated because it only seems to be Boeing that are targeted, as you said. But he hears it on the floor at Everett. He doesn't watch the news himself, but he hears. Oh, did you hear?
Yeah.
And he has autism, and he gets very offended on behalf of Boeing. And I'm like,
yeah, I mean, we're not going to hear about every Airbus problem because although a lot of our U.S. airlines are using a lot of Airbus products, and because
same here, yep.
Oddly enough, American Airlines has a lot of Airbus in their fleet, especially the stuff they got when they took over the U.S. Airways. Right, a lot of Airbus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But they're getting the newer one. The Delta also. Delta's the only domestic carrier that flies 2 different Airbus wide bodies. They fly the A330-900 and they fly the A350. It's the only domestic carrier that does it. They don't have the 787.
What's that? They chose not to, or?
Yeah, I guess it was just they just said, hey, we'll go with the 350. Maybe we like the features better. Maybe our pilots will know how to fly it. And they're also getting a lot of A321 neos, and they're going across the country with that. So.
I think my brother did mention that.
The max problems are definitely going to affect their bottom line. And again, if these corporations would stop focusing on the woke and the bullshit and just focus on getting the job done, but again, the takeover has happened with all our companies, and they think they all have to walk on eggshells. And now because we have the United Airlines CEOs, we have to have this many of this kind of people, this many of this kind of people. Can they do the job? I said, can they do the job? They won't answer the question.
Yeah,
that's racist. Ask that question.
Noah gets to go on the floor. He's not anything to do with the building of the planes, and he says that there's on each plane there's one guy who has a job to count and watch screws be put in. And he says they're counting them correctly.
You had one job.
Exactly. And he's like, why? Because they all get their checks and whatnot before they roll out the door. And he's like, the screws are there. I've seen them count. I've counted.
Daryl good morning. I guess technically it's good morning pretty much everywhere except where you are, Megan. It's still evening over there.
It's to 6, but close enough. I've slept all day with a
ding.
So yeah. Ting ting. You know it's a good night, morning, evening.
Yeah,
when
Stadeko, I
ting-
agree with you. We do have some dinosaurs. We have Dowdy. We have a Kopitar. And
How old is
Kempe.
Kopitar?
Everybody had a down year last year compared to the year before, Kempe in particular. Kopi is in his late 30s, and so is Dowdy. And they've spent their whole
Kopi was pushing my age.
they've spent all their whole careers on the King, so they both should have the
that's what I'm
Raptors up.
thinking. But I was thinking Kopi was pushing my age, which is 2
Yeah,
years off.
Jonathan Quick is that same age. Jonathan Quick re-signed with the Rangers for next year, so he's going to be back there again.
I'm
So
just
you won't-
looking.
So you won't
forward
see
to
his name in the rafters at the crypt. But Kopi and Dowdy.
I
yes,
like
absolutely
Kopi.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's too soft though. Everybody, he's not
yeah.
he's not captain material. I don't know who you would crown the captain now. Yeah,
If you-
I don't know who you would make the captain. Kepi is not a captain material.
Nah. You want a captain that'll take a stick to the throat and skate to the corona.
Yeah,
Is that
Phil
just me?
Dedeaux, I mean, he's an A, but he's not a C. You know what I mean? I don't know who the hell you'd make the captain.
No,
of the team.
hang on. You mean an alternate, not the
Yeah,
A, Michael?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and he actually is an alternate. Yeah.
yeah. No, I'm
He had a
looking
down year.
forward-
Arvidsson's injured all the time. I think we ship him out
Yeah.
anyway.
I'm looking forward to see what the Kraken.
Fiala's kind of a hothead. Fiala needs to stay out of the box, is what he needs a little more discipline out there. He could score,
looking
but
forward
he
to
could also
Kraken
piss you off with
wasting
really
their
dumb
picks.
penalties. You know what I mean?
Kraken's got the 8th pick. I'm looking forward to seeing how they waste it.
Yeah, and you've got Grubauer. Who's your number 2? You still have Decord.
Dreger, but he's.
Dreger's going to come back up.
Oh God, I hope so. But there's
Is
talk
he-
that we might
Is
lose
he
him.
is he down? Is he playing with Coachella while they're
He's
on that
playing with
series right now?
Coachella, yeah, and we've
Okay.
gone to the last game in that series too. Oh, not
Very
good
nice.
for the mental.
Yeah, Fiala. By the way, Fiala is a good pickup. He needs a little more discipline, especially on the defensive side. He's not taking dumb penalties. His ass will always go to the box. I always call it the cat box. Stay out of the cat box.
I call it the naughty corner in the circular room, Phil.
Yeah, I just think of Peter Griffin on Family Guy just telling
Yes,
Brian,
I know exactly.
stay out of the cat
what
box.
you were referring
Stay
to.
out of the cat box. And every time I see Fiala or one of the Kings take a dumb penalty, stay out of the cat box.
I'm still looking for the corner in the circular room, Phil. I haven't
Yeah.
found it. I will find it. I
Keep
will
looking.
let you know.
It's in there. It's in there somewhere.
It's got to be here somewhere.
Well, let me get to this very important news story. Again, it was so important. It was on all the major
of
networks
course,
because
yes.
it's the utmost importance. I mean, life-changing shit we're talking about here.
Oh,
I mean,
have to be.
it was on NBC. It was all everywhere from NBC to Us Weekly. So this is some really
Hey,
fucking
if it's
important
Us
shit.
Weekly, it's the gospel, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, if you need to know, how many pubic hairs Taylor Swift has on her crotch, they'll be the
Zero,
first to tell
I'm
you.
led to believe, but don't ask me to verify that.
By the way,
because
so it's somebody's job to count that. I'm sure she's got at least
Listen,
5 or 6
I
assistants
love you,
to
Phil.
keep
but not
that
much,
up.
brother. I love you, but I'm not checking.
I'm not talking about Taylor Swift. This one is much more important than Taylor Swift. I hope you're ready for it. Here we go. Here too. I mean, it doesn't get any more important than this. Meryl Streep's daughter is a lesbian.
I saw this this morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Isn't
saw
that
this
great?
this morning.
I am so
love Meryl.
I am so shocked. I didn't know first of all, I didn't know Meryl Streep had a daughter, nor to give a shit. And what is she, like 40 years old and coming out as lesbian? Oh, how stunning and brave to come out as a fucking You know what, I'd be more surprised if one of these goddamn Hollywood weirdo celebrities kids came out and said they were straight. That would be a lot more newsworthy because every fucking one of them was gay or weird in some way or another, right?
Yeah, I saw this down here too, Phil. It was in one of our online newspapers. And I'm just like, I love Meryl Streep.
Nice.
She's one of my favorites, but
I hate Meryl
why do
Streep. That is a face that makes me ill. I cannot stand her. She's at every award show for some reason, and she hasn't done shit in 15, 20 years. Who cares? Die already, will you please? Now your
Yeah.
stupid daughters. I'm a lesbian because why not? Because I need to be relevant. Nobody
like,
fucking
who
cares. And by the way, yeah.
Why do I need
Well,
to know
apparently
this,
they think
Phil?
we do because it was on every fucking
Yeah,
goddamn.
no. You know why
Because
it is?
it's the utmost importance. It's so fucking important.
It's her mother. It's that nepo
Because it's
baby
fucking
stuff.
Pride Month and everything is gay, 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 gay. I mean, who gives a shit about her fucking mother either? Fucking Jesus already.
No,
But,
that's
but it was everywhere. Look at that! Look at this shit! Look at this shit! Meryl Streep comes out as gay. 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 Jesus Christ, it's fucking unbelievable.
I know that was
Mockingbird
on
is
my
going
Google.
overtime.
That was on Google News this morning.
Yeah, Google, NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox,
It was
fucking
all
they all.
over here. But the thing I think about is what you do behind your closed bedroom door, Phil. Like, who cares? Unless it's impacting me in a way.
But they beat you over. This is not like some isolated incident. They beat us all over the head with gay, 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 fucking gay, 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 gay. 24 hours a fucking day, especially this month. And now we have one more weirdo Hollywood celebrity kid. And by kid, I'm talking about a 38, 40-year-old woman. I'm queer. I don't care if you were dead. Why is this in the fucking news?
Why? If it impacts on my life, I care. It doesn't. Good on
Nope.
you. Literally.
It doesn't either. Heck, she could come out and say she got fucked by Michael Obama and got pregnant.
You know what? I would be a lot more surprised if there was actually a story that said Meryl Streep's daughter decided to be straight. Holy shit, that is a miracle.
Oh, good
that never
God,
happens with these
Phil.
Hollywood weirdos, right? Fucking.
Oh, that would give them aneurysms.
Phil, can Ting? A question from the chat. Phil, can Ting
Nobody
talk about
has.
lesbian cats? Because I want that conversation with Ting. Can we do this, please? I say yes, Ting, but I'm not in charge, darling.
Can I talk about lesbian cats? Only if we're going to eat one of them, yes, in one way or another.
Are we talking lesbian pussy? I'd rather not, but...
Yes, we are talking about lesbian pussy. Thank you very much.
I'm asking Ting. I know you are, Phil. I'm asking if Ting is. I don't want to get I don't want the wires
I think it's
crossed.
more than fucking obvious we're talking about lesbian pussy in one way or another around here. Because, why not?
Why not?
Actor Louisa Jacobson, I didn't even know that was her name. I didn't know she had a daughter. Appeared to publicly come out as a lesbian. Oh my God! Can you imagine a lesbian daughter to a Hollywood actress? Jesus Christ! The world just stopped turning.
Stop.
Oh no!
Take it away, Phil. It's upsetting you, darling. Take it away.
Legan, as much as I love you, you don't run the show. I do. So
I'm saying
if you can't handle it. No,
I'm not
you don't tell me what to run on the show. Okay, you got me.
Mm-hmm.
Never ever tell me what to do and what not to do on the show. I'm saying, let me do the fucking show how I want to do it. You are not to suggest what I do and what I do not do. Okay? Thank you. The caption read, "Blessed to be entering the joyful new era BB." I don't know what the hell that means. She didn't like that, did she? You know what? I love her, but you don't fucking dictate how I do the show. You don't. Do we get it? Do we get each other here? You get what I'm saying? Don't be a sunflowers, all right? Please. You don't need to know where that going. We don't need more of that going on. All right, the first of 6 photos. Hey, like I said, the whole idea of the show is to make fun of how the news fucking reports their shit and the stupid things they report. That's what I'm ripping on. The story itself is stupid. Yes, of course it is. We all know that. That's the point. Okay, it's retarded, 100%. All right. Rocket Blast, what's up? And including flaming hard at LGBTQ, because of course we haven't heard enough of that for the last 3 weeks. The first of 6 photos on the post was an image of Jacobson and Anna Blundell, whose verified Instagram bio sees a producer. Of course she is, because there isn't one straight woman producer in this business. Ask me how I know. The second photo is a screenshot of a recent New York Times article. Stand by. Titled, "We're entering a joyful," a screenshot of a New York Times was even more than proud of this. "We're entering a joyful new era of lesbian fashion." So something about plaid shirts, I guess, right? Just when I was getting used to that. Fans in the comments of Jacobson's post noticed the actor, she's a fucking actor, posted a photo carousel to Instagram. So NBC News, in case we weren't aware of Instagram's existence, NBC News has to pick up the slack. They're so on it. They're so fucking in touch. At least 2 outlets, the New York Post's Page 6. I didn't know that was a New York Post project. And Out Magazine. Well, see, this is where it should have been kept. All right. But it was everywhere. It was NBC, CBS, ABC, fucking Fox, fucking everywhere. CNN, MSNBC, etc., etc. But because Meryl Streep is involved. Again, if Meryl Streep had fucking died 10 years ago, I wouldn't care then, and I wouldn't care now. Good. We're on the fucking ground you belong. No more shitty movies out of you. All right. Jacob stars in the HBO series The Gilded Age. Anybody see that? Anybody know what that is? Never heard of it. The only thing on HBO I watch is South Park reruns. All right. That's the only justification I have for paying for that shit network. Alongside Cynthia Nixon. That was one of the fucking Sex and the City broads, wasn't it? God. Well, there you go. Biggest story in the world is this chick came out as gay. Yeah, I am gonna sleep well knowing that this chick who I didn't even know existed, related to Meryl Streep, who I'm more than tired of hearing about, is now in the LGBTQ, etc. fucking group. Yay. Yay, fucking, yay, humanity. We all fucking win. Sean St. George, what's up with that? Aren't you happy to know that fucking news? That Meryl Streep's daughter has come out as queer? Thank Christ, right? Because otherwise, how the fuck would we sleep?
I just have one question.
Yes.
Why should I care?
I don't know.
Tell me why
that
this
is a good
important.
question. But the news, every single news agency seems to think that this is just phenomenal news, especially because they know they have a Pride Month quota to fill. This got just a little piece of that quota filled, but
makes me wonder what other story is coming out that's filling in that they don't want people to see.
I was wondering that too, Sean, and I was wondering also, Phil, to your point about Pride Month, if it was July, which is not Pride Month, would it still be blanket coverage, do you think?
It probably would, because they've also drummed up a whole another bunch of fake holidays to sprinkle throughout the year, before and after Pride Month. So no matter, it's why this didn't come out maybe sooner in the month, because now I think everybody's burned out. Even people in the LGBTQ that actually celebrated hardcore the first week or so are burned out by it all now. But Meryl Streep.
You know who?
Please talk about me. Well, because they can talk about Meryl Streep some more. And the next award show that comes up, her big dumb ugly hook nose ass, her hook nose ass will be sitting right in the front row, just like, hey, we can't wait. Whatever.
You know what they're sick of seeing in the mainstream media? The Hawk Tuah girl.
I'm sick of seeing it. Well, first of all, I think that whole thing is phony in the first place. But I'm barely even aware of what that is, and I'm tired of hearing it already.
It was just an honest interview on the street question from somebody who watches too much. I always tend to think a lot of those are fake and staged. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do too.
Not all of them, but a lot of them are pretty obviously
pretty organized.
Clicks.
But allegedly, she's bringing America so much more closer together than Pride Month ever has, or a politician.
Well, those two things are never going to bring America. Those things are made to separate Americans, not to divide them, not to bring them together. That's the whole purpose of Pride Month, is to separate people even further. And actually, within the community, they're being separated because the regular gay people that just wanted to be left alone in the first place are sick of all the trans flags and the dudes with the banana hammocks running down the street. And they don't want no part of that. They don't want to listen with that.
And
bunch
if
of fucking weirdos.
they speak out, they get ostracized by the quote unquote.
What do they call the right wing Trumper or some stupid like that, right?
Yeah.
She does have Meryl Streep's face.
I was just thinking that looking at
cuter than
not particularly attractive or anything. Very Taylor Swift-ish. You know what I mean? Just likey and just
look at that straight pointy down. Chin.
Yeah,
it's a little more pointier than it should be.
Looks like Quagmire, doesn't it? Kind of. Who else but Quagmire? Giggity, giggity, giggity,
oh, that is good, Phil. That is awesome.
I've been practicing all day.
Practicing, sir? Or
just in case Seth MacFarlane gets sick of it and walks off the show, I'll send in my reel.
I was going to say, send in your resume.
just like Chucklefuck Schumer's daughter inherited his nose. I'm pretty sure.
Oh God, yeah.
We can safely
That was,
assume that this piece of work inherited her mom's bone structure.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun making fun of that family last week. That Schumer family. Good God Almighty, what a train wreck that is. Yike a Rooney. Oh boy, yeah.
The only
there
two
you go.
people
Most
that I
important,
know
most
that we
important
can-
story of the day, right there. Meryl Streep's daughter is gay. Well, join the ever-growing annoying club. Good Lord.
I wonder if Meryl Streep drugged the man and quote unquote essayed him and forced him into this sham of a thing, and he gave her a daughter by force.
Yeah,
because no man would ever date, marry, or fuck or impregnate a Meryl Streep.
Could be artificial insemination.
Might
be Rob Reiner's sperm.
For 38 years with 4 children. So I dispute that. But yeah, I don't get why this is such news.
It could also be the one of Chappelle's shows, great skits, that he got Oprah pregnant.
That was a good one, yeah.
He's rich. He's set up. He just got to divorce her and
fucking move into her house and shit and get all kinds of just spend money like crazy, getting massages and all this kind of crap. And then Stedman comes in and says, "Stedman, if you fuck this up for me."
Well, I will admit, her tits aren't sagging as bad as her mother's are right now.
Not yet. Mother didn't have any to begin with, though. And by the way, has anybody ever looked at Meryl Streep as a sex symbol? No. Good God, no.
Besides her,
she stars in pretentious fucking movies. She's at the Oscars every year, regardless if she made anything that year or not. She's just there because it's a lizard gathering. They have to cheer on their own. And disgusting. They all eat kids after it's done. That's why I don't see any around that.
I was thinking when you said lizards, Phil, do you remember the mini-series back in the day? I think it was 1983 when they ate rats and things. Do you remember that?
I don't. I'm sure
I vaguely remember that series.
I probably watched it too.
But
I think it was I want to say it was 1983, and it was Jane Badler playing the Queen Diana. And I remember one scene,
maybe
I was like 6 or something, 5 or 6. No, it wasn't. I was 7. And there was the scene of her like with this mouse eating the mouse. And when you said lizard people, because they were lizard people as humans,
right?
That's exactly. For some reason, my mind went there when you said that. A rather weird connection to make, Phil. It's
Dude,
one mate.
What's up? Yours here. Skip one here. Do I have to care about the children's freaks? No, we certainly don't. I mean, the media wants you to. We're here to make fun of them. That's what we're here to do. We certainly don't give 2 fucks about these creepy reptile people.
Did you see Ting's comment about her chin?
Oh, yeah, I keep skipping these. You guys.
That would be a great. That should be a Family Guy skit right there.
She could open those big smart Final cans full of nacho cheese with that chin.
Oh yeah, those pain in the ass cans. Oh my God,
those big giant restaurant-sized cans of tomatoes and shit. Fucking there you go. Hey, Meryl Streep's dyke daughter, get over here and open this shit, will you?
But I do see the resemblance now. I'm thinking of Quagmire with her, Phil. Are we sure of parentage here? I'm just putting it out there with that chin.
It's Hollywood. Can you ever even guess?
Well,
giggity goo. I don't think Quagmire would even bang that thing. Oh my Christ!
That is a fair point, Sean. But I
really drunk.
Right? No. I mean,
she reminds me of someone else, and it's fucking me.
She looks like every other ugly chick you see at the Met Gala that we always make fun of. Just. She's like Taylor Swift. She's like a chick that you would never wank it to. You know what I mean? She's just so mediocre. Just like, nah.
Keira Knightley? Is that who she reminds me of? Someone so
okay, I can.
Early.
No. Her
early, not now. Just the eyes.
Yeah.
I don't maybe.
I mean, she looks like more of a pain
Keira
in the
Knightley's
ass,
way
and she
hotter
needs to be
than
like,
this.
don't you know who I
Early-
am? Don't you know
early
who my mother is? Yes, I do.
Oh,
That's why I say
hate
fuck
those
you.
people. Yeah, good point.
Oh, that's reminded me of that video.
How
with
dare you
Bob
pull
who
me
pulls
over,
the
officer?
girl, and she
Karen.
goes, "Do you know who my father is?
Yeah.
Didn't
No.
your mother tell you?"
That's
Yeah.
a good one. How is that taking you?
It didn't say anywhere in the story who the fuck
I
his
felt
father
that
is,
word.
which means that she can't. You know, it's
Well,
test
it's
tube time.
Hollywood.
It's Rob
They're
Reiner.
all-
It could be Rob Reiner's or Ron Howard's sperm. For all the fuck we know. Good God.
Yeah, I won't. I'm not saying they're going to be
Even
as
Spielberg, who
inbred
knows?
as
I don't think
the
I can't imagine
Habsburgs.
anybody wanting to knock up Meryl Streep for any reason. Good Lord. Yikes. Ugh.
Yeah,
I don't even know if
Ugh.
Spielberg
but
can get it
it's
up
no
anymore.
secret that Hollywood keeps it in the family.
You can't if little kids are in the room. You can definitely get it. They all can. Why do you think movies
Yeah.
like Home Alone and shit were ever made, man? So all those creepy Hollywood guys go boing, you know, that's fine. And they know
Oh,
that
that's so
housewives,
fucking wrong.
housewives love shit like it is, but it's true. Come on.
Well, they're the ones who watch
They
daytime
want-
TV. That's why
They were very
shit-
reluctant to pass child labor laws. It took them a long fucking time to do it. Like, okay, fine.
What is it? It
I
took
don't see
the.
I don't see what's wrong with having them up at 3 a.m. with a big bottle of cough
Was it
syrup. but, you know.
the Outer Limits movie or was it the Poltergeist? No, it was either
Twilight
Outer
Zone?
Limits or Twilight Zone
Twilight
movie.
Zone, the two kids that got killed with the helicopter.
Yeah, with the helicopter. along
Yeah, that
with
was
the
the one. The one Vic Morrow got killed by that same accident.
Yeah, that was Twilight Zone, wasn't it, Phil? Or am I misremembering?
I
That was
think
the
that
Twilight.
was the Twilight.
It was
Zone
It was the
movie.
Twilight Zone movie. It came out in the 80s.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
1983. As a matter of fact, that segment was the one that I think Spielberg directed that segment, right? Because there was like 5 or 6 different directors,
Yeah.
different directors for each story. In that
with
movie.
different
I think that
chapters of the movie.
Oh,
yeah.
Spielberg's segment, the one that.
No, I thought it was John Landis. But again, I could be totally
Was it?
It
Was
happened
John
so
Landis?
long
No,
ago.
it was
It
John
might-
Landis because
It might
after
be.
the
You know what? You might be
accident-
right. Yeah, you might be
after
right.
the accident, he was sued.
That's right. It was
Essentially,
Landis did
because
do that
As
part.
I said, Phil, don't quote me on that. You could well be
Hmm.
right. I don't stand on that with any great knowledge. But yeah,
I still like Animal House, despite the fact that they fucked that movie up. But
but they don't make
Okay,
that is
Google
not-
says it is John Landis.
John Landis, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, the helicopter decapitated Morrow or something. I think it was some big script.
Yeah,
screw
the
up.
kids died, but the male actor got his head got removed.
Too bad that-
Purposely
too bad- too bad that-
relocated from his body, Sean. I
Too
think
bad there
they
wasn't.
thought-
Too bad there wasn't a B-roll they could have put in the director's cut of Morrow's head rolling down the fucking. He's like, hey,
Yeah,
keep rolling, keep
really?
rolling, keep rolling. Yeah, some people want to see that.
There's people who will want to see that and pay big
No,
big
there
bucks
probably
for
is.
it.
Yeah.
But you can just
Imagine-
go to Faces of Death and see it
And
all for
and,
free.
you know, yeah, you put that on a DVD and then make John Landis do the commentary in the background. Get all uncomfortable. Oh shit! Oh god. Well,
So here we go. I thought I had.
I wanted
enough
his.
to
I
say.
wanted his head to roll. I wanted his head to roll left. It rolled camera right. So, and there's no way we can retake it. So
No way.
You
We
know
could-
what?
No.
They held
no-
John Landis more accountable than they did for Alec Baldwin for his death on set.
Yeah.
If that had happened, if Alec Baldwin's thing happened back then when people were actually held accountable, it might have been a different story. But now, you know, everybody get, you know, as long as you're contributing plenty to the Democratic Party,
Yeah.
you can pretty much get away with fucking anything. And
How do you
Hollywood donates very heavily to the Democratic Party.
No, I knew that.
Oh,
What did
yes.
What did you mean though? If if Baldwin's accident happened when Landis's did job? Phil, I'm sorry, I'm trying.
I'm saying if something like that had
Same
happened
time
on the
frame.
set, when there, I mean, this is before we had things like OSHA and everything, but people were generally more aware of their surroundings back then and kept things from like that from happening, or acted a lot more professional than they do now.
yeah,
You know,
sorry.
before you had to have, you had to fill quotas like that,
Right.
the dumb armory chick that screwed that whole thing up.
Right.
I'm thinking if something like that had happened back then, first of all, you hear a lot more about it, and they wouldn't try so hard to cover it up.
You know what I mean? Hey, Chaos is here. What's up,
You
Chaos?
got Chaos being funny in chat.
It's Skeletor with tits and skin.
I'll get you yet, He-Man.
Yeah. I can
Your
see it.
impressions are so good, Phil.
Thank you.
They
should-
a flashback to my childhood. Thank you, Phil. God, I didn't
My
know.
eyes are going cross.
Oh my
Tig Tig's
God,
eyes are going
He-Man
cross. That's
TV.
saying something. Tig Tig's eyes. Are
And not
going
because
cross.
of what, and not because of what she's not doing, Phil.
And that means she is doing it. If you have to
Yeah,
say
of
you're not
course.
doing something, that means you're doing it plenty of it. That's we all know what that means.
And
Okay.
Phil knowing
Okay,
Ting
Joe Biden.
possibly with both hands, no judgments here.
Yeah, no, she's using power tools. I think we all know her.
Oh well.
We
I
can hear
was
it from
gonna
there.
say-
You think a tornado is ripping through central Oklahoma? No, it's just Ting using the tools. That's all. Just better hope the power don't go out anytime soon.
I was going to
That's
say
hilarious.
she's going to have plenty of plugs in plenty of holes, and I'm not talking about the power tools here, Phil.
Yeah, we're talking about holes you don't even know. Ting has a couple of holes nobody even knows about. So, you know.
But
Thing
so
is-
how do
thing is-
you feel? Have you heard the
thing is-
rumors like I have about those
Hmm.
holes I'm referring to?
No.
I've just heard stories. Oh dear.
NBC News hasn't reported on it yet. As soon as
Oh,
they,
I'm sure
as soon as they're done telling us about Meryl Streep's minor queer daughter, I'm sure they'll jump right on.
I'm sure it'll be all
No-
over the press in a few minutes, Phil.
Oh, no doubt about it, because it's so
No.
goddamn important.
Like,
Well,
I can remember.
God damn it, god damn it, god damn it.
I
Yeah.
might be
Damn
aging
it, God
myself
damn it.
here,
Yeah,
boys,
damn
but
it.
I can remember when the news.
I'm just
Anime,
getting
you
my camera
back
off
with us?
this.
You
I
just
don't
watch
know
a picture. Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave my camera off.
doing
It's
that thing
doing
again.
this all day.
Yeah, mine has been too.
I don't know
I can
why.
remember, Phil, and maybe this is aging me as the cranky old woman I'm becoming. When the news,
becoming. Okay, yes, go on.
when the news actually mattered and had meaning.
A long time ago. Yes.
Before the internet, my friends. Yes, I
Yes.
am that old.
And before
You know
basic
what I
cable,
mean?
really.
This stuff, like I think it was things. Well, Vegas said, "Who cares? Why is it plastered?"
Yeah, and the thing that's crazy, because if you look at something like Facebook, these dopey stories like that are fucking everywhere. Like every local TV station that has a page on there is reporting that same exact stupid ass story. Like somebody out there, George Soros Incorporated is okay. Here, read this stupid shit. To all, the Americans are stupid. They're all, oh, that's fucking wonderful. Taylor Swift.
Australians seem to be like that. I mean, maybe because we follow everything you guys do.
Yeah, I mean, it's
dumbing down.
it's globalism at its worst form, and they take every dumbass story,
Yes.
but every dumbass celebrity or dumbass politician that we're all sick of hearing about, and they're just gonna ram it down your throat like one of Ting Ting's double-edged dildos there.
No, please, Phil. Just
Yeah, so-
let me have that for one moment. Okay, I'm done. There you go.
okay, I mean, she's not fingering herself, which means she is.
Which
fingering
means,
herself,
as you
and-
rightly said,
and maybe with more than her own set of fingers. Who the hell knows what's going on over there? We don't
not
know.
mine, Phil. Phil.
That's
know.
her
Not mine, so
business.
not mine.
Yep. I'm sure we could all paint a pretty picture, but only Ting Ting
No, I mean,
knows
she
what's
didn't
really
for
going
sure.
on. Yep. I'm sure the Ring camera won't capture any of it. But,
Would
did
you be
anybody know?
checking- Sure. Would you be checking to make sure, Phil? And
Of
let
course.
us know.
Of course. Yeah.
Thank
I'll do
you.
it as soon as we're done. As soon as we're done here. Has anybody ever been to FatCon? That's a fat people's convention.
What?
Anybody ever,
That
everybody ever
is-
attend one of these?
There's a thing like that?
That
There is a
thing.
thing like that.
Was that on
And-
your thumbnail for this evening?
Yes, that's part of that. So yes, they're. I think they may have come and gone from most American cities because they tend to do it in the cooler months of the year, and I can't imagine why. because
Can't
you want
imagine
a bunch
why.
of fat people in the same room sweating their asses off. And of course, when we
There's
say
your
fat
climate
people, we're
change.
talking about mostly fat chicks because these are the ones that have been lied to via social media that the body positivity movement is so wonderful. And fuck these skinny bitches and you go girl and all that fucking shit.
and they've gotten too fucking bold. You know, I mean, there's no sense of shame or no sense of decency really anymore. And you know, you've seen some of these 600-pound, you know, my 600-pound life women just sit there just pouring food into their fucking mouth. Well, they have a convention for this now, and you got to wonder, does the fire marshal have to change the occupancy sign on the wall when the fat convention comes to town? Does he have to lower the number considerably? 500 people, or does it have to go down to 50 now? Does he have to take a zero off the board?
20.
Not sure.
Because you ain't gonna fit 500 of these chicks.
And
Just
then
like
there's the people with the scooters too.
these are all the same ones that say, "Hey, don't you dare charge me for another seat on the airplane," even though I take up the whole fucking row. But,
so this is for real, Phil.
oh,
Sorry,
yes,
I'm
it
just
is.
getting my head around this. This is an actual convention, like a Comic-Con for fat people, fat chicks only, or fat
It certainly is. I mean, would I lie to you?
You lie, Phil. Never perish the thought, dear man. Never in
Well,
my
let's,
wildest imaginings. Let's
check out FatCon here. That's right, and
I'm so
they
glad I
will,
wasn't having dinner, Phil.
well,
I'm-
goddamn well. Now you know when to visit Seattle, because look, when this is when they have it. Looks like the
I
end of
know,
January.
no, I know where that is. Don't do that to Pioneers.
I know where that is too. I've stayed at that
Don't do
hotel.
that.
Poor bacon. Poor
Thankfully,
bacon.
not when that was
Oh,
going
no,
on.
Poor bacon.
Bacon fortunately
I
lives
feel
on the
so bad
outskirts
for
of
him.
town there, but imagine is the dance club on the top floor, because maybe we need to rethink where that is.
But hang on, Phil.
I don't know.
I can't get any sleep for some reason. What the fuck? It sounds like there's a herd of cattle fucking stomping around
Hang
on
on,
the
Phil.
15th
I have
floor.
a serious question for you, sir, and for Sean and Anime.
Uh-oh.
Seattle is prone to earthquakes, is it not?
Seattle, not as much.
Okay,
It's
least until
along
this
the
happened.
Pacific Ring of Fire, but
That's what
I
I'm
don't
thinking,
hear
Ring of
them
Fire.
having.
That is exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean Alaska gets more.
Yeah,
of
I
it
don't
than,
hear them having
Pacific
earthquakes
Northwest.
as much. At least not
I
much here
do.
home in Alaska, because
I'm thinking.
we're,
No, Sean. I'm thinking of when Seahawk
St.
fans
Helens,
getting
sure.
Lumen or Taylor Swift fans. We shake the ground at Lumen, and that's near where that is. And I'm just curious.
I'm sure the Richter scale gets a spike or two, but
Yeah, I'm just asking, Phil. I'm merely just putting it out there as a question. The plump patron. Well, that's
Well,
just
yes.
one.
Now this is the price list of this particular one, and then we can check out where else we might be able to catch this the rest of this year, because they might not be done with it. Who knows? But
Is it this
check
year
out what
or
you get
next
for the.
year? February. No,
Well,
sorry,
this
Phil.
this would be the price for this year. I'm sure the prices will go up because Bidenomics and everything. But for VIP Plus, for $1,000, you get admission to all 3 days of FatCon. You get 3 hotel nights, including all applicable taxes and fees, which I'm sure they're going to add a couple. Maximum room occupancy 2. Well, what kind of 2 are we talking about?
Two, it might be pressing your luck somewhat.
Are we talking about 2 women? Or are we talking about 2 Lizzos? Because that's a whole different.
Yeah, well, that's a fair question, because how
Are we talking about 2 Miss Alabamas? Because you're gonna need a suite for that. You're gonna need You're gonna need one of those conference rooms.
What are you talking about, Phil?
You need you need one of those conference rooms that they got for that, and that would be maximum 2. Let's see. What else? You get AM PM snack breaks. That would be all AM and all PM, I think. When don't they have snack breaks? How about having a convention in the middle of the snack break? I think you would have to. By 11 o'clock, I think all the hotel
I'm
provided stuff
thinking
will be
every
gone.
food service place
Yeah.
within 10 miles of that is
I
out
mean,
of
even
food.
Golden Corral is going to run out of food sooner or later. You know what I mean?
Right.
Stay fueled and rested and hang out with presenters, keynote speakers, and other VIPs. Priority front row seating. I think
The
you'd
wide,
hope to
the
get
wide
front row
aisle.
seating because you ain't seeing nothing
wide
behind the front row.
Wide aisle.
A
This
fat
is-
cod.
this is-
Now here we go. Here's some comedy. A fat cod T-shirt. Don't tell me they come in a size small. Come on, please.
I was going to say
There's
circus.
nothing below. There's nothing below a 4XL here. Come on.
Oh, for it. No, that's being nice, Phil. 10x. Let's be honest.
This is really a bad glorification. This is really a bad glorification of being fat.
I could use the large T-shirt as a bandana, maybe.
Yeah, no, Phil. I could use the medium as a handkerchief, the large as a one-legged beach towel, and so on.
You're talking about Miss Alabama, so I think she slept on the judges.
John, in over 30 years, I never expected to live long enough to see this shit. I never expected.
Keep going, Phil. This is amusing.
You know what, Anime? We're gonna fly you to one of these. Let me see.
Oh hell no! They would fucking crush me.
Let me see when the one in Phoenix happens. Yeah, that's right, Phoenix in the middle of summer. Wouldn't that be a great one?
Can you imagine Phil dropping bacon? Pardon the pun, into the middle of that, and the fun and mayhem that would ensue.
Oh, that would be fun.
I would
like to drop Polska Bob in one of those rooms. That's let the Chicago one happen. We'll hook that up.
Oh, make that. Oh, Phil, I'll throw in that.
Hey, as drunk as Bob gets, he's gonna pull one of those big fatzos. You know what I'm telling you. And we're gonna see in his room. He's gonna say, "Get in my room."
He's gonna say, "Check the ring now."
And then we're gonna have we're gonna have a new picture of his room with some big fat blob, stepping in front of the camera. You can't even see the room.
Oh,
you see Bob's head. You see Bob's head like coming out from under there. It's like, oh shit. Well, you get right to it.
The solar eclipse or the lunar eclipse will happen that night, Phil.
Early access to the vendors hall, shot before the crowds. Well, again, the crowd is 5 people. Come on. Discount code for our sister.
Way nice saying 5, Phil. The room
now
fills with
you can for $500. That's half of this. They cut out some of the frills, like the snacks are still there, but you're gonna get them after the VIP plus, which means you're gonna be left with the worst snacks, like the plate, like
holy crap.
You're gonna get the corn nuts with no flavoring. You know what I'm talking about? The original.
VIP,
$1,000.
No, look at this. The Plump Patriot for you save another $100. For Plump Patriot for $400, you can support our scholarship program. I don't know if this was meant to be a joke, but this ticket tier is twofold. I'll say it is.
Oh, it writes itself, Phil. I know that's not a joke.
Wow. It was right itself.
I can only hope they were there. It's a little. They were trying to be poking fun at themselves.
Nod and wink to it all, perhaps.
Speaking of somebody who would not mind being dropped off at this convention, Johnny Wishbone, what's up? AKA Rob from Reno. What's up there, buddy? Yes, corn nuts with no the flavoring. It's better than having no nuts.
But having plain nuts, isn't it, Phil?
Yeah, wait till I'll Rob. I'll tell you when this convention comes to Reno, and I will Google map it for you. Make sure I will even buy you the Plump.
I will even throw into the GoFundMe for him to be there, Phil.
You get a general attendee pass, so this is going to be standing room only, and standing room fucking only. Fun Phil, all 3 days, a special badge ribbon that announces you as a patron to FatCon and access to the VIP suite on Friday and Saturday.
I don't know.
Do they come with those little scooters you could put your knee on and ride around?
The Walmart scooter, sure. A rascal for everybody.
Phil, I think you're being generous saying 5 people will get into that room. I think it's 1, maybe 2, 5 will be pushing it for oxygen levels. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying consider the.
Johnny, you gonna buy me a ticket? Oh, please do.
Oh, go on, Phil.
Yeah, he already paid for Rachel Dolezal to give me a shout out on her whatever that where you pay the washed up celebrities to give you personal greetings and shit.
I'm not streamily.
I did a podcast on it several years ago with Tom Arnold being like one of the big guests on there, and then Rachel Dolezal, the white chick who always thinks she's black. She charged like $53 to give me a personal shout out, and Rob from Reno paid her to do it, and I played it on the podcast next week. It was fun.
Oh, nice.
Hi, Big Angry Phil. Just saying hello.
cameo Phil. It's on Cameo or something like that, I think.
It was something like that, yeah. I think it was something before wherever the one before Cameo was. Yeah, Gilbert Gottfried was on it when he was around. You know, there are people that just weren't.
Yeah, when he was still alive.
Yeah, God rest his soul.
Yeah, God rest him.
Oh, his Cameo, like his Cameo account that people made of him, when they uploaded his Cameo insulting people, it was fucking glorious.
No, I'm not calling you for that. I'm thanking you for it. That was the funniest shit ever. I couldn't believe you fucking did it, you fucking wacko. Holy shit.
Anime's going to keep bouncing because of his connection, I think. So that's in Seattle. So if we
That one is. Now, where else do we have? We gotta have this.
Anywhere near you, Phil? Oh. Not asking because I think you should go on.
$1,000.
Oh, good grief.
$1,000. Okay,
that's insane.
That's the one in Seattle. Maybe there's.
Maybe
I know
maybe
this happens. I know this happens elsewhere. I know it does.
Maybe they release information closer to the dates.
Hang on, let me get rid of that. Let me get that bunch of fat off the screen and find some.
Thank you for doing that while I was not eating, Phil, because I was about to go and get dinner, and then I heard Fat Con and was like,
yeah, well, they would. Their ears would light up. Dinner? Where fuck's dinner at? Dinner?
Yes. Sure. Oh, hang on. She paused to take a mouthful of food. Let's take the No, that's mine. Anyway.
Oh my god!
I feel like the con. I feel like the con organizers. They were like, I cannot believe we are doing this. Who thought this was a great idea? It's so bad.
Again, we have to
hysterical as it may seem.
We have to empower everybody. Have everybody the victim.
But this is the
victim.
But why does it take somebody else to empower you, Phil? Well, I'm not saying you, Phil, personally, but
yeah. I don't know.
Yourself?
There you go. Well, there's some of the there's some of the hotties that'll greet you at the door when you come in. Good God. Yeah, everybody that marches in the Pussy Hat marches are also in this picture. There you go. Which one, man?
I'm amazed. I'm amazed that table isn't breaking yet. I'm amazed that table hasn't broken yet.
Now, this chick is.
Look on the chairs.
This one's holding up her leg. She must be farting up a storm here.
I was gonna say, I'm glad I'm not the girl.
Or this one is. Look at her bending down. It's like, oh, now's my chance.
Oh, she's pulling a Joe Biden. She's pulling a Joe Biden.
She's bending down because she sees something just out of reach of food.
Clean up on aisle 4, 5, and 6.
Wait, who's the girl to the far right?
Yeah, the one in the plane.
The only average.
She's skinny, but
she's
skinny, but she looks like a man. That's her.
Yeah, she does look like a man.
Look at the hands. Look at the hands.
I think I have an answer for you guys' question. Why does this?
She's the one that knocked up about 5 of those. That's what she's there for.
Well, there really is a simple answer to why this happens. Money. There's money to be made.
Money to be made.
And there's a lot of very bored fat wives with husbands
especially if you own a catering
focus
business.
on their work to make their wife happy, so they're never home. But there's money.
The ginger.
No, that's a fair point, Sean. Maybe there's something to that.
No, they're exploiting people's obesity for monetary gain. Does any of this FatCon have anything about how to reduce body fat?
That's what you read my mind, Sean. What are the keynote speakers talking about? Because that's what.
Or are they talking about fat positivity? Because
that's
okay.
What it is. You go, girl. You go, girl.
Fat body. I'm a fat body, but I would never endorse anybody getting overweight. At all.
Well, let's look at the keynote speakers here.
Oh fuck a dog.
One looks like a dominatrix.
Well, you know,
and
you know what? By the well, I'll give her I'll give her. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I'll give her a couple of points for the funny name. A lot of bouteille.
A lot of bouteille.
At least they have a sense of humor about it.
She knows what she's doing.
Then we have Tigress Osborne. No relation to Ozzy Osbourne, I don't think.
She's very pale.
And then we have Doctor.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Dr. Bianca Laureano.
They'll give anybody a doctor's degree as long as they say
Is
the
it
right
an
thing.
honorary? I wonder if it's an honorary degree.
Doctor,
Doctor.
give me the news. I got a bad case.
Well,
of feeding
if
you.
James Lindsay can turn Mein Kampf into a doctoral thesis to get approved, or a journalistic article that got published,
we've got something called Madam E, and usually when they have to have Madam or Lady in their title, they are not like Lady. That's why Lady Gaga is rumored to be a dude, because it kind of looks like one.
It's up for debate when they specify.
When they have to put lady in their professional name, most likely it's not a fucking lady. Oh, we're not done. Oh, there's a guy here too.
Here's
Wow.
Diversity, equity, and
Chelsea
inclusion.
West, world famous Bob.
There's fierce fat femme. These are I'm sure they're all going to be in Biden's cabinet if he gets reelected.
That world famous Bob. Oh my God, that is definitely a man.
Remember,
I'm not going to make any Pulse Good Bob jokes about that at this time.
Oh,
why not? Phil mentioned this.
No. Let's spare Pulse
Full
Good Bob
sack
of this.
Bob had a
remember on South Park where South Park where Chef remember he went with the super adventure club and they were trying to jar his memory back and they took him to the strip club. Here's spontaneous bouteille. Well, we got Sauce West right here. Sauce West. What happens when you click their name there?
Is that French?
No
Phil,
relation.
Do you think Sauce is French?
No, it just resets.
Oh, it's just
It gives you a little bios of Jesus.
Yeah, I was
here we
going to
go.
say, have a look at the bios.
How did I skip this? Holy shit!
A lot of towns. Really?
No, we're okay. A lot. No, that's a lot of bouteille. A lot of bouteille.
Sorry, I can't read the screen. Okay,
No,
is that
all
like a Bart Simpson prank called a Mo at the tavern right there?
That was huge ass, but
No, I know it was huge, but
that would be a good one. That would be good.
Hey, I'm Mo's Tavern. Yeah, is Boutte there? Boutte who? First name Alada. Hold on. Alada Boutte. Alada Boutte.
I
Come
want
on,
a lot of bouquet.
Come on, check under the bar stools for Alada Boutte.
Oh,
you rotten little punk.
That's a perfect one.
Awesome.
That's
perfect.
When I get a hold of you, I'm gonna put a corkscrew through your eye and twist it out and then stick them up your butt so you can see me kick the crap out of you.
Whatever he said with Smithers.
Impressions,
Mr. Bird, I actually called him. Mr. Bird's I could do too. Hoi. Smithers.
Really?
Oh my God, Smithers. Who was that man?
All right, that's a woman, sir.
Oh my God.
Impressions are uncanny, Phil. They're brilliant.
Everyone's a woman to you, Smithers. There always allude that he was gay and never really said it.
Excuse me.
Does look like Biggie Smalls, all right, kind of. Biggie, can't you see? Yes, I can fucking see. The Hubble telescope can fucking see.
Well, Biggie
Oh, dear God.
is not a wasted word in that sentence, Phil.
The banana in the tailpipe. Yeah. You're lucky that's all it is. Hailing from the Bay Area, of course. No, it didn't say San Francisco. It didn't say Oakland.
Right,
We
so
can
which
always assume. The international cabaret and burlesque bay sensation was raised by the South, dressed by drag queens. No shit.
Oh, you
Cut her
think?
teeth in San Francisco's beautiful smoky underbelly. No shit. This is
How
Gavin
many
Newsom's work
underbellies,
right here.
Phil?
This is Gavin
By
Newsom's work.
underbelly, do they
He was
mean the gun?
you don't want to be underbelly when it comes to this fucking mess here.
I'll be back
Gavin
in a
Newsom was the
second.
mayor of San Francisco when she learned her craft. Here. Miss Boutte, not Mrs., may have discovered burlesque in the back of a magazine, but she is a dance and theater kid at her core. Somebody had to write this whole fucking bio. For these people. From tap dance to piano to a cappella, already more talent. This could have been Lizzo. How'd the Illuminati not scoop this one out and make this Lizzo instead of the Lizzo that we got? She could play the piano. She could dance. Holy shit. She could sing a cappella. Lizzo can't do that. She could stick a flute somewhere. That's all she could fucking do. She even accompanied herself as a part of the pre-show to the something or other in Paris. She shared the stage with the likes of Joey Arias, Taylor Mack, and Margaret Cho. Oh, Jesus. Well, that ought to tell you everything you need to know. More proof that Margaret Cho is just not funny. Miss Boutte is probably fucking hilarious. Let's go to Tigress Osborne. She, her, just in case you thought otherwise, is a fat rights advocate. Oh, she must be. She's gonna be fun this election, right? Where's Trump? They're all gonna be ran Trump. An executive director of the National Association to Fat Acceptance. Again, I got to go back to Family Guy. Remember when Peter Griffin had the National Association for the Advancement of Fat People and held a meeting in the garage, and they were all sitting there farting and burping, and like two of them broke the chair as they were sitting down. Life imitates art once again. Life is catching up to satire, and now you don't know what satire is anymore. Like, really? Okay, would you think this would be satire? A lot of bootay for no, they're fucking serious about this shit. There was something called the National Association to Advance Fat Accept. They just stole Family Guy's thing and just changed a couple of the letters around. Get the fuck out of here.
When does satire become reality, Phil? Well,
they've all turned into Cartman. I'm not fat, I'm big boned, right? What the fuck?
It's all been satire from the beginning.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Like you said, it is satire right here. The name.
Are these just fat chicks or fat trannies? Yes.
Both.
The only correct answer is yes.
Also, she's a co-founding leader of the Campaign for Size Freedom. What the? Just stop eating. What do you need all this shit for?
No, Phil, I've got to be careful. I'm eating chocolate here.
What do they need to be free from?
Stones, Phil. I'm eating chocolate.
For the oppressive white man that keeps jamming the fork down their throat, apparently, because everybody's a victim of everything. And
they pick the fork and the spoon up themselves. They can walk it off. Sometimes
the fork winds up going down the throat itself. You have to buy a whole nother dinnerware set.
Yeah.
I mean, those plastic forks are delicious. Especially those Taco Bell sporks.
Phil, I shouldn't laugh as you're speaking about this because I'm eating chocolate. So,
by the way, there is a website to the National Organization for the Fat Acceptance. Let's check that out. Why NAFA? NAFA. The National Association for Fat Acceptance.
Okay. I'm never reading Time again, Phil.
Biased in the news. Black Lives Matter. Of course, they have that there.
It's funny. I'm actually seeing a lot
Never let a
more
crisis put away.
reporting out of Newsweek lately.
Really?
Say that again, Sean. I missed what you said.
Have they started to get their act together and started not to be so?
I think it's
lefty?
a few specific writers, not all of them. But yeah, I have seen that. Like, I got the Newsbreak app, and a lot of stories that come out that are actually reporting things as is, like it's a news story, not with a scheme or bias associated with it. I'm seeing it from Newsweek, from mainstream media. I'm kind of going, wait a minute.
Could be a smokescreen. Probably because they lost so many subscribers. All the shit that went ultra left, they're losing readers, they're losing viewers, they're losing fucking everything.
Well, just like Time, most of their shit is based in paper publication, which is taken the hugest hit.
So Degger, you talk about the new fucking Beverly Hills Cop and the Netflix Beverly. Yeah. Don't expect any greatness there. You're gonna have a Netflix budget for that movie. Netflix producing it.
Yeah,
forget it.
I saw the trailers.
And you're talking about Eddie Murphy some 40 years later. I mean,
yeah, I'm giving it a miss too, Phil.
But you know what? Not a great year on his head.
And a sick. Wow.
Phil, I'm
How
gonna.
much blow did she get to get those?
I don't think I ever saw number 3. I stopped at 2. I lost interest in it.
Phil, I'm gonna dip because it's 6:30, and I.
Don't say dip because Dr. Bianca is going to jump right in the bowl there. So keep the dip.
Good point. Thank you for the correction. I am going to take my leave now.
Okay.
Only because I'm starving and I don't want to eat in front of the fat people because I want to enjoy my meal.
They might somehow reach through the screen and grab whatever you're eating.
Exactly.
They have the technology, believe me.
No, they do. I'm sure they created
the technology. We can rebuild them.
Even with those fat fingers, they can find a way. They can find a way.
Fat fingers on large keyboards. Says me. I'm not going to. No judgment. But I will love you and leave you, or leave you and love you.
Okay.
Either way. All right, Phil.
Not necessarily in that order. All right, Megan. Take care.
All right. See ya.
All right. Let's Dr. Bianca. What's her story? No pronouns in her thing, huh?
That's a
She's not so serious. She's not so serious about it. She got a PhD, an MA2, a CSE, and a CSES. I never heard of those. Is an award-winning educator, curriculum writer, and sexologist. Oh, Jesus.
Sexologist, of course.
How to Give Every Man a Hard Off by Dr. Bianca Lloyd.
A hard off.
Yeah.
She is the co-foundress of the Women of Color Sexual Health Network. Where's that on Pluto TV? Can I watch the program on that network? Oh, it's not a TV network, sorry. And Anti-Up, a virtual freedom school. A virtual freedom school. What the shit is that, do you suppose? It's where she complains about white people and how she can't find a man, something like that.
Wham, white people bad. Wham, give me money. Wham.
I don't trust. Where, fat shaming. Where. Yeah, I know. And then eating a turkey leg while she's crying about it. She has written curricula and led the curriculum development for the award-winning Netflix, of course, the same Netflix that's producing Beverly Hills Cop 4. Crip Camp. What the fuck? Where's Outlaw to fucking comment on that one? Crip Camp, really? She's something about the Crips there?
Oh,
I've never seen. By the way, you've never seen a really fat Crip because they have to be able to outrun the cops. She ain't doing that.
Yeah, I thought that was an occupational.
I have seen some fat bloods.
Not hazard, but an occupational
usually the fat
necessity.
dudes in the hood tend to bang blood. I don't know why that is. It's just how it is. They maybe I don't know. Maybe the cops are slower. I don't know how that shit works. I'm white. What do I know?
Well, they are hiring the illegals to now be cops in certain jurisdictions.
What could possibly go wrong? They've been doing that, by the way. We missed her PBS documentary. I didn't see you there. Really, you didn't see you there. Really,
didn't see you there. Are you sure?
I didn't see you 100 miles away.
Everybody
Yes,
saw
I
you.
fucking did. Yeah, so when you're driving down a long straight highway and you see truck headlights coming in from about 10 miles away, you can see her coming from about 100 miles away, and it doesn't matter if it's night or day. All right. She is an AAS, an ASEC, whatever that stands for, a certified sexuality educator. What could she possibly teach us that we don't already know? Where to find the hole if it's covered up by flab? I mean, what the lifting techniques of the gunt? I mean, what could she be possibly fucking teaching in this class? What am I missing here? Oh, it almost makes me want to sign up for next year's event just to laugh at it in person. Of course, it's gonna run me about $500, and that's just to get in. Never mind the airfare and the hotel, and I'm gonna be sharing the hotel with a whole bunch of Dr. Biancas there. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. She was awarded the honorary doctorate from the California Institute
honorary doctorate, so she didn't have to put in the time, money, and get the credits.
Just
and
like
go
our
through
health,
the PhD or MD board.
Just like our health directors here that told us to mask up for fucking 3 years, like Dr. Barbara Farrer here in LA County, that fucking cunt. Kept everybody masked up and social distance on longer than anybody fucking else. Not that we did it, but the libtards did it. We said fuck it a long time ago. For her work in expanding the U.S. sexuality field. I don't think we can expand it much more than it already is here. Okay. If you need to expand it further, I don't want to know about I don't want to be in your sexuality class if it needs to expand any more than it already is. Holy Christ.
Yeah.
Well, Madam E, and not Easy E, but Madam E, started dancing in 1970. Gee, how old is this thing?
How old is she?
She was doing it long before it was doing it long before it became a huge thing. And this was in Honolulu, so there wasn't much going on in Honolulu in 1970. As Pearl Divine.
Not that I can recall.
As Pearl Divine, the titless wonder. Okay, so I guess it's a drag queen.
What?
I had no idea. She, how dare they fucking say she, then traveled to Guam and throughout the Pacific following the troops. Oh, gee. Yeah. Isn't that what you want to see on shore leave, right? Yeah. Finally going to see some fucking tits and ass. And this comes out. Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I don't ever want shore leave ever again. She relocated to LA, working the local strip circuit to pay her way through college. This is before OnlyFans, you know. Oh, she was just born in the wrong decade. That's all. She snagged a career gig working private parties for rock bands and celebrities like, and none of these should come as any surprise, Rod Stewart, Led Zeppelin, Billy Idol, okay, David Lee Roth, Jack Nicholson. Jesus, Jack. Oh, boy. Really? What the fuck happened to you, Jack Nicholson? Yeah, everybody was so drugged out, I guess I didn't even notice. Yeah, right. This is Hollywood shit we're talking about here. She returned to the burlesque stage in early 2000s in San Francisco under her dominatrix name, Madam E, and was soon welcomed into the Burlesque Hall of Fame. I didn't know they had such a thing. By Dixie Evans. Today, she's a staunch advocate for plus-size performers and continues to flaunt her fat on stages across the country. How the fuck old do you suppose she is? She started doing this shit at 1970, which was 54 years ago. What the how is she? Jesus, she's fat as shit. How is she still alive? Good God damn. Download Miss Fat Woman. That would take a long time. You think a 100 gig game takes forever to get off the PS4 store? If you download Miss Fat Woman, we aren't going to be seeing that until about 2035 after we've blown up the world already.
Oh dear.
She eats up 2 aisles at once. Oh yeah, well it's like there was a Super Pac-Man. Remember, it got bigger than.
Where are we talking about? Golden Corral or somewhere else?
Yes, indeed. I think you talk about the average Pac-Man maze, but that Pac-Man maze could represent Golden Corral. The four big dots are, you know, the serving stations, you know, the one with the Mexican stuff, the Italian stuff, the prime rib. I don't know how prime it is at fucking Golden Corral, but you know. Then we have Fierce Fat Femme. She looks really interesting and just looks like somebody I definitely would love to hang out with. Her name is Angelina, and she's a fat liberationist. Don't you love the job titles they make up for themselves? What are you? I'm a fat liberationist. So you sit on the couch and eat Twizzlers all day. On a mission to give visibility. Again, the joke writes themselves to give visibility to fatness. Could they not word that anything better? Come on now. Visibility. How much more visibility do they possibly fucking need? You might as well just have a big boo-boo that says, I'm fucking fat on it. I mean, are we going to get this obvious? Holy shit. Look at the website. Look at the marketplace. Oh, don't you tempt me with a good time. Her titties are so droopy. Her titties are droopy. That, you know what? I'm happy. Those are her titties. Yes, thank you. Bonus points if you know that reference. Okay. Well, anyway, taking up space in full color. Again, they're trying to attempt at humor, but it's just too fucking obvious. Their activism is fueled through art. Oh yeah, let me buy whatever art. I hope it's not naked naked figure drawing or something, please. There's not enough canvas in the world. Event organizing and modeling. Modeling what exactly?
Oh, God.
Maybe if they're giving away a John Deere tractor on The Price is Right, you can go model that, I guess. Creator of the Fierce Fat Flea Market. Oh dear. Maybe that's what we need to take a look at. A plus size maker's market clothing swap. That could take a while. Hey, here's a parachute. Oh, here's one for you. Look, I stole the drapes off the I stole the drapes off the hotel lobby. There you go. That's a size, that's a large for you, my dear. Saucy West. Well now. That is a big front ass right there. Holy shit. She's a plus model. Surprise, surprise. Fat fashion influencer and fat activist. All just completely shocking news.
Shocked. Just
enough
shocked.
fabric for the drapes. Yeah, it's fabric from the drapes. I mean, you wonder why hotels don't have drapes in the lobbies anymore? Because the fat convention keeps rolling through town and say goodbye to the fucking drapes. All right, because they're all fashionistas and they need a lot of material to work with. But anyway, she does consulting, and does she teach a sexuality class too? Holy shit! Why is the bed moving so much? I have no idea. Why did it move out of the house? And marketing for plus-size brands who are interested in expanding their sizes beyond 5 times. What did I tell you? 4 times was the minimum here. What did I tell you? Are you a plus model if someone takes your fucking picture? Well, it depends on if they get you all in the picture. If they can't, you're a plus model. And speaking of somebody who may well be interested in this kind of thing, Bacon. What's up? Taking up space. Yes, indeedy. If you see something you like, Bacon, you just let us know. Thank you. Again, this already passed through the Seattle area this year, but it will be back next year. And they've already have a guest lineup for next year's show. I don't know if it's the same ones or not, but they do have a guest lineup. She also started the hashtag and movement for hashtag fat and free in 2017. So there must be
if only you had that Blair White clip and shows all these fat influencers and go, they're dead. She's dead. They're dead.
She did.
Oh, by the way, they're dead.
Heart attack, diabetes, heart attack, stroke, bullfuck virus, maybe a couple of them. Where are the jabs? With that campaign, she created safe spaces, really big safe spaces, and events for fat folks in the Bay Area. A lot of stuff seems to be centered in San Francisco, if you've noticed. She also started, or Oakland, she also started a campaign and boycott with the hashtag fight for inclusivity. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't know she could spell inclusivity. Fight for inclusivity. Okay. How about just stop fucking eating so fucking much? Is that so hard? Oh, my. Which is challenging the plus industry. What did I tell you? The victim industry and the plus size industry. This is all an industry now. That's right. What do they make? What do they make? Except excess fat. What do they actually manufacture here? Plus industry. Being fat is an industry in this country. That's the kind of level of clown world we're in now. Being fat and being a victim is an industry. Wah Trump is an industry. We should be so proud of ourselves. We don't have any porn anymore. We don't even make that. Everybody can just whip out an iPhone and shoot it themselves. But we have the fat industry, we have the Wah Trump industry, and we have the victim industry. God bless America.
Yep.
She has also contributed to books like The Other F Word, with F meaning food or fat. She's currently working on a podcast. How did I miss that? Shit. SaucyWest.com.
Somebody get her.
If you want to see more Saucy West, SaucyWest.com, and then Instagram/Saucy, and that's SAUCYE. And I'm sure she got an OnlyFans page in there somewhere because they all do, don't they?
So
okay, well, instead of looking at more of these fat slobs, let's look at the merchandise marketplace. Megan said we ought to take a look at this, and I think we will.
The
Want to
only
be a
thing
part
her
of Marketplace
OnlyFans-
at FatCon 2025? Yes, I fucking do. Oh boy.
Holy shit.
Well, let's see what we got here. F is for frump. F, that's one of the many things it probably stands for around here. Yes. Earth and Wear by Nikki. That sounds like some kind of fat hippie shit. Is it? Let's find out. Oh, am I going to an Instagram page now? Oh, great. Terrific. What the fuck? What is this? This is like turds. This is hippie shit. This is fat hippie shit. This is what this is fat hippie Portland shit. That's exactly what that is. That's now we have something called the Plus Bus. Yes, you would definitely need the Plus Bus. You know those double buses you see everywhere now with the slit in the middle, and you got more bus after that. That's you probably need another couple of those here, and don't expect it to go uphill. Fab hat fashion, yes, because nothing makes you slimmer than a goofy hat. What the shit is that? Jesus Christ! Of course, it's all weirdos. Oh boy. What? Are we proud of this? Really? Or is this? Should we be? Are we proud of this? Are there more pictures of these two? Oh, we got dresses. I don't think any of them come in a small or medium. Now that's right. The models here aren't that huge. I mean, they're thick, but they're not like giant like what we saw on the front page there. So that's kind of false advertising here. I mean, it's a bunch of bitches like this are going to be buying it. Okay. So let's, there we go. That's more like it. Jesus Christ almighty.
Curious, does any of it come into a small size?
There is no fucking way in hell. I mean, small would be like a 4X to us. Maybe that's their small. They have to redefine it.
Like I said, I know I'm a big boy, but I'm not that big of a boy.
No. This is beyond human dimensions here. We're talking. Well, that gives diesel exhaust fluid a whole nother meaning. Yes, the Plus Bus. That would be that sounds like a Netflix movie in the making, right? Starring Melissa McCarthy, because she's just so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
What the? I guess we they them zer zim zer zim. Holy Christ! Why? What? Stop this, you fucking nutcases! 50 bucks they want for that swimsuit. Holy Christ! And then another 100 to feed the chick that's wearing it. Well, what else have we got here? Nature's Twist. I would imagine that'd be more earthwear, more hippy dippy fucking bullshit. The Bone Witch Chub Rub. Oh boy. Chub Rub. I hope none of these are going to be naked pictures, because wouldn't that be a fuck reason to get the stream pulled, right? Oh boy. Well, let's.
So many ways.
They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that to us, right? They would. These fatties wouldn't do that.
Oh no, they
wouldn't.
Like no.
Okay, Chub Rub. What the fuck is Chub Rub? Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, wasn't ready. Was not ready.
Wasn't ready.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, great. That's a small.
Oh, wow.
I mean, the swimsuit wouldn't look bad if it was on a human body. You put it on a fucking hippopotamus here, and it's got to. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to enjoy 10% off. If you took 10% off of these, you wouldn't notice. Holy shit.
Well, that's why they have to offer 10% the second you show up, because nobody fucking buys.
By the way,
for that 1% of the promo.
Johnny Wishbone, go ahead and say it now. Not hot would bang anyway. Well, Which one would you?
None. The answer is none.
Well, this one's got the least gunt, but it's still that one. Holy shit! This is god damn. What? How did it get out of the zoo? That's what I'd like to know. What the fuck?
I have no idea.
Look the leg. You know which the leg is. The leg isn't going the right way. What? Where's the knee at? What happened? Did she swallow the knee somehow? It's fucking missing.
Okay, look at the woman on the left, and you
Yes.
see where all the leg fat is. You can't tell where that begins and the gunt begins.
No, and none of it ends anywhere. That's the problem.
That's bad. I mean, I can understand when women have.
Yeah, you know what,
multiple
Sorrow, you're right. There are not a lot of lipstick lesbians these days. I mean, you really see that in porn, and usually the lipstick lesbians are bi. They go both ways. These are hardcore. These are hardcore.
Like, you have to work at getting that big.
These are hardcore feminist times 10 here, and literally.
I think we got Megan to be ashamed.
Darkness denied. Sure. Hey, we know the stereotype. All right, don't deny it. I've seen some shit. 3-2. I think we all need to free our two eyes after this debacle is over. I think I see Jesus in the thigh. Oh shit! Yeah, something's going on there. Either that, or she just fell and couldn't feel it because it's cushioned by lots and lots of fat. Oh shit! Whoops! What's gonna happen now? I clicked on something and there's just more of it. Okay. That's right, girlfriend. Oh, there's more. There she is in another one. She's not done yet. Let's see if the pajamas work. Look at this. Look at all of this hanging out of this thing. Hey, hang on. Let's see. I'm trying to isolate that one picture there. There it is. There you go. And no, sorry to disappoint you, but the sizes start at large, and I'm sure large is not actually large when it comes to clothing these hippopotami.
I am convinced that's a fat.
Nice. They have she has she's got the pride rainbow behind her. That's a nice touch, isn't it? Yeah, but we know. We know. You don't have to. It's like Rosie O'Donnell coming out. It's like, yeah, we fucking knew already. Who didn't know that? Her stretch marks got stretch marks. Jesus Christ. And no titties at all. Just she's got a bigger bulge here, whatever that is. And nothing. Good Lord. Why? Why are you proud of this? Why is anybody proud of this? Stop this.
No one should be proud of this.
No.
Imagine. You know how Southwest gets, man. Every seat is filled, right? Imagine you've got one middle seat left next to you, and you're like, oh come on, close the door, and then this fucking waddles down the aisle, and you've got the only seat next to you.
No, oh no.
And her ass will be in your seat, and her gun will be in your lap. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can't complain about it. Imagine the bacon. Yes, imagine the bacon. That's funny.
Another reason not to fly anymore.
Yeah, you thought the doors are flying off the plane. No, why does she? Well, she tries to get through it. She's gonna create her own door. She doubled down on the sumo here. Yeah, you'd figure she could make a career out of this. Why? She does look like a sumo wrestler, doesn't she? Like kick your ass.
Actually, legitimately, yes. Legitimately, yes.
Yep. You know where you're
in a.
You know when you're in a ground floor building and the bus goes by and the floor shakes? Imagine the same thing would happen when this walks by.
Dum.
But even and
then the old ass staircase is like barely holding on, and then this happens, and somehow the staircase is still standing.
Like the funhouse stairs that or like the ones in fucking Crash Bandicoot in the level they added to the remaster, that the stairs go flat, and then they the stairs go flat as soon as she steps on one. It goes flat. It's like she falls down the stairs because there are no stairs left. You think Joe Biden falls down the stairs? Wait till she gets on the fucking stairs. But it's like a big giant fucking beach ball rolling down the fucking stairs.
And one that could right through the wooden floor.
But one that could kill you. The beach ball that weighs as much as a cannon. Imagine playing having a crash land. Yeah, you have to. Yeah. You want to know where the flotation device is? There it is. You could fit the entire Titanic on that fucking bitch. Oh shit!
God damn!
And she'd be the reason it sank. Go figure. Holy moly! Chub rub. Oh, well, there's the back view in case you. Much better.
Oh, that's not helping.
Not helping.
It's not helping.
And then you got Wheezy Jefferson next to her there. That ain't helping either. Oh boy. Fat and happy. Well, one of those is true. I don't think it's the second.
Well, I really don't think that they're happy. I think they have to fake it. Well, I'm not happy in the size.
I thought fat people were jolly. Well, she ain't saying jolly. And does she?
Yeah, but how much of that is making up for their own insecurities?
Not only, I mean, it's now she's lying to us too. You're fat and you're happy. I guarantee you, as soon as the camera stops rolling, you're sitting there. You're sitting there with 5 gallons of ice cream. Why can't I find a man? Or a woman, I guess in her case. I think she's interested in men.
My goodness. I agree, Megan. I too am thinking that the mental health issues. Like,
yeah, what is the bigger problem? The mental health or the physical health? Because both of them are in trouble. All right. And I don't think Dr. Bianca is here. I don't think Dr. Bianca is. We can save any of these
information to determine which is worse, because they're equally as bad. Yes. But depending on, like, some people can truly, like, they feel they're truly happy, but they're lying to themselves, and they're lying to themselves enough that they believe it.
I hate to have to put it this way, but which one do you think outweighs the other? Sorry, I had to do that.
The physical.
Yes.
The physical.
I know a lot of people will say the mental health is it. Here's the thing: you can change your mental aspect on things really easily. It's a lot harder to change your physical appearance.
Look at the poor stool. There was a stool?
There was a stool?
The poor stool.
It must have gone up an orifice because I did not see it. I did not see the stool.
I'm amazed it's even standing.
Back when things were, that one must not have been made in China then. It must have been made by NASA. The mind follows the body. They're fat and unhealthy. Yep, I know. They're bullshit. They bullshit themselves so heavily that they, and then you have the media and the social media kooks. Yeah, girl, you go, girl. Fuck them skinny bitches, girl. You go, you do your thing, girl. And they're convinced by their own bullshit. We have something called heavy duty vintage, which is vintage secondhand body gender affirming clothes for fats and queers. Sounds like something Archie Bunker would say. Yeah, you got a clothing store over there for the fats and the queers. Well, let's see what we got. Probably the same people will be modeling everything on here, but let's it's another Instagram page. Great. They couldn't even afford to get their own website.
How?
Well, there you go. There's the this must be the designer.
I'm gonna have to admit, to get your own website is expensive these days. Yes, it may cost you $10 or $20 for that introductory offer, but all it gives you is a domain. But then you got to buy the web hosting, which is $100 plus a year.
Well, there we go. Notice the pier is tilting down quite a bit there. Oh, there's some front butt for you. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Oh God.
Makes you wonder if she twisted
Nope.
herself around.
Okay. Whenever the gun is whenever the gun is way bigger than the titties, yeah. It gets
That's
me
too
wondering,
much.
you know?
Way too much.
Yeah, she looks like she owns a store like this, right? Fucking hippie fat chick, right?
What the fuck are these hashtags? TWO.
Two big blondes. I guess that's what she is. Except she's not blonde.
That's not blonde.
Look at that.
Okay.
It almost says MAGA down there. Oh, can you imagine?
Big blonde. I mean, kudos to her for getting them lined up on the mirror as well as she did, because they're pretty good.
It took a lot. It took a lot of rehearsal. Believe me, that was the. There we go. Thing anyway.
No, anyway.
Even Monique would stand.
Oh, don't do it.
Monique has trouble standing as it is, man. How she hasn't succumbed to diabetes yet is show the fat queers at once. I think we just did.
Why do we want that?
Sorry, Rob Reiner's picture was not in there. There you go.
Is he really that bad? Because I know I see him on Twitter, and
he's
coming out of his tweets.
He's one of the biggest WAN Trump douchebags online. So he's a long list of that because they pay them. They don't have anything else better to fucking do. What the hell is Tony P?
He's got to make money somehow because he's not getting an acting role or writing.
Oh boy, here's a tattoo artist. I'm sure we're all going to be running to Tony P and W. I don't know if that means Pacific Northwest or what the hell it means, but here you go, honey.
You know what? I'll admit the tattoo art.
This is not a good advertisement for your business.
But I would not want to see it on a woman's neck.
Especially if it's advertised within the Fatcom pages, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing good's gonna come out of this. Hi, I'm Tony PNW. Oh, that's a big fat chola, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
I mean, a tattoo like that is distracting. If she's talking to you, you're looking at the tattoo. You're not even looking at her speaking.
With focuses on inclusivity. I don't know when this word got into the lexicon, but nobody's said it 10 years ago.
Nobody.
You know what? If anybody walks into the tattoo shop and asks for a tattoo, they should be included. What is this? Inclusivity is not fucking special. It's not even like it fucking is. Self-love. What are you gonna masturbate while you get the tattoo? What the fuck are you talking about? Self-love. Christ. Anime, stop fapping.
That's all I could think of.
I'm not even fapping. I'm like.
Did you tell
I hope not.
Stop fapping.
I'm flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted right now.
You're flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted. Oh.
I don't know what's disturbing. I don't know what's more disturbing. John saying he would bang anyway, or the.
That's kind of his catchphrase.
Wait, did you just say it would bang anything? No, I did not say that.
No, this is kind of his catchphrase. Not hot. Every time some ugly
Johnny,
fat broad out
okay.
there. Not hot would bang anyway. That's kind of what he says. He's said that for as long as I've known him. I've known him for years. And I guarantee you're not gonna have nightmare fear. You're gonna jerk off to every one of those fucking bitches, and you'll have to do it 5 times because those are 5 times the women. So there you go. Have fun. You're welcome. Given one of my relatives from here actually got both that kind of tattoo and haircut, I would be surprised if that did stand for PNW. I wouldn't either. I'm willing to bet it does. That's got Portland written all over it, but who knows these days? A lot of these seem to be based in San Francisco. Want to be a part of the marketplace at COD 2025? Oh, hell yeah. The application is ready. Oh, my God. Does it say who the 2025 guests are? Do they have that lined up yet? Nope, not yet. So, wait. Nope. Somebody did Mermaid Shay Monique. Oh, speaking of Monique, we have a Monique here. She's already lined up to be at next year's event. Anime, why don't you join the fun here? You could they leave 2 more spots. Why not?
Let's have some fun with this.
Oh, Johnny, no fapping. No fap. No fap.
Bad.
This
Bad.
is this-
Bad.
Bad Johnny.
Here we go.
Hey, honey.
Well, there you go. Black people can't
Oh
swim.
my
so
god.
how dare you?
There's
say
clown.
that.
There's
Damn
clown
you.
juice right there. That is Joy Reid in a fat suit with clown hair.
She looks way better than Joy Reid. Don't insult this chick by
That's
calling
her
her Joy Reid. Holy
sidekick.
shit. Joy Reid could well be a speaker at this thing when fucking MSNBC finally lets her go after the election. It doesn't have a bio. They haven't written the bio yet. They have to make one up first. Gay fish, motherfucking gay fish. Yeah, there you go. They could just play the Kanye West South Park song. Motherfucking gay fish. Holy Christ. Programming, presenters, schedule, experiences. What are we missing here? Looking for an incomparable experience? Check out last year's offerings. Two Big Blondes. Oh, that was a photo shoot with Suge McD. What? Oh boy. What is this? What is that? Let's find out what that is, shall we? Can we? Will it let us? No?
This looks bad. Just bad.
She's dressed in all brown. I love my what did that say? And I love my something. I love my fat and want to live. Maybe the fat is keeping you from doing it there, lady.
The fat is what's keeping you from living.
Come grab a little 15-minute shoot with Suge McD. But looks kind of like Louis Anderson, the dead fat comedian, right? They will have their here we go. Their, that meaning they, them. Although it does look like two people. It could well be there. It could be two. Might have two fucking people there. The pronoun might be right for fucking once. Their hotel room set up pretty with flowers and fabric and just need your beautiful bod to make some perfect pics. Better be a big fucking room. Suge works with all body types and specializes in caring for folks who are new to getting their picture taken. Oh boy, can you imagine the B-roll to come out of that room? Yikes. Well, that's just the Seattle one. I know we have more of these across the country.
Wait, does it get worse? Does it get worse?
It doesn't. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's take that off of there for a second. And do we have one in Los Angeles that I need to know about? Let me find out. They got it. They have to.
Oh, there probably is.
It's California, for fuck's sakes. They gotta have one. They gotta. Even though California is all supposed to be skinny blonde, the 80s stigma still stays with us, even though those days are long fucking gone. Seeing any kind of blonde is rare. You're seeing any white people is rare. What the fuck are you talking about? Blondes everywhere. The biggest fat convention, these are their words, not mine, on the West Coast is celebrating our second year. Oh, really? Is that the one I just saw? Or is that the one I just saw? Hang on a second here. Or is this the same thing I just saw already? Nah, that's the same one. Fuck. Come on. It's gotta be in LA. It can't just be Seattle and one and done. There's gotta be more of this. There's gotta be more of this. I know what the
Oh god.
I know a really fat lesbian that sells weight loss gummies. Are they working? She hasn't lost a fucking pound in a year. Yeah. Because it's candy.
Holy fucking shit.
Fuck, there's gotta be. How is there? Oh wait, FatCon is Phillies. Oh, there's one in Philadelphia. Oh, is there now? Oh fuck. Let me take a look at that real quick. There's a Philadelphia FatCon. But we don't have. Do we have a website dedicated to it or not? Apparently, just Seattle has actually an official website to it. Philadelphia has one that goes in October, so we're not too late for that one. But they're not giving us
any.
God, the Philly cheesesteaks.
They're not giving us any. There's no website. There won't be any. They'll be out of cheesesteaks for years. They try that shit. Okay. Nah, just a bunch of Instagram links and shit. That ain't gonna work. Fuck you. Come on, you cheap motherfucker. Only Seattle has the real one. The fuck. Apparently. Yeah, apparently Seattle is like the big deal, the really big deal. The other ones are just following in their footsteps, I guess. How is there not one in Las Vegas? Holy shit. Fattest people in the world are in fucking Las Vegas because all the fatzos from all across the country congregate there and scarf up the buffet. Gotta be one in fucking Las Vegas. They got every other convention in Las Vegas. How do they not have a fat one? Gotta. Fucking gotta. What the hell? Hang on a second here. I don't know how I could top this. Oh, yes, we can. Hang on a second. We have a new team. We have it, or is this the old team from 2023? Miss Pucks aplenty. Lori Collins. These chicks aren't even that fat. This guy. What the fuck's going on? What are you guys doing here? Marketplace the same. How about the sponsors? Who's sponsoring this? Kentucky Fried fucking Chicken. Come on. That might be something worth looking at here. Okay. All right, hang on. Let's take a look at the sponsors. Let's see if we can get a laugh out of any of this here before we press on. There we go. Okay. 2024 sponsors and community partners. The snack that snacks back. Oh, doesn't that sound like heaven? I eat the snack and it snacks back, and I get another snack. Yay! Yay! If there's not, there's got to be one in Vegas. Jesus Christ, maybe in Vegas, Jay. If you know there's a fat convention that goes on there, let me know. I will fucking be there the goddamn next day. Tom's always said the Pacific Northwest is all the fat. Yeah, that's why they call it Portland. Yes, exactly.
No, Portland. Oh, boy.
Portraya Wellness. I don't think Wellness has any business being a sponsor of any of this. There's nothing well about this. Oh, we got Chubra back again. Thick and thirsty. Bag sponsor. What kind of bag are we talking about here? Can we click any of this stuff here? Can we see what they're up to? Oh, yes, we can. Pride Month special. Oh, gee. Yeah, like this stuff was never connected in the first place. Here's some fat chick shoes here. Yeah, like these are Al Bundy shoe store shoes. What the fuck? They're gonna fucking break all of these shoes, man. All right, fat chick shoes. Fine. We get the idea. They're not gonna. They don't dare actually have them modeled because you don't want to see the. Yeah, you don't want to see the big fat foot stuffed into them shoes. You just don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see it. No. Of course, hydration city, capital city pride. Of course, they got to lump in the gay shit with the fat shit. Because everybody. So we feel extra inclusive. Yay. Wild Tiny. Tiny. Yeah. Come on, really. What the fuck is that? What is Wild Tiny? I don't know. Let's find out.
Wild Tiny.
Well, you can't click on it. They don't want you to know. Lanyard sponsor. Oh, we can make lanyards. Isn't that how nice and hippie-ish? Yeah, here's these big sexy chat. Oh, there's a podcast I don't want to miss. Oh boy.
The big sexy chat.
Yeah. God. These are the phone sex chicks from the 80s. Remember the Beavis and Butthead where they call the 900 number? And the chicks are like, hi. And you see who it is. It's some big fat trailer park trash. Fucking bunions and shit. The snack that snacks back sounds like a slogan for a horror movie, right? Fast Food, starring Vin Diesel. Jay knows where all the fat conventions are. That's where the next Gary and Dino event's got to take place next time we do this. Actually, it's my. Oh boy. Well, ask me how you know. Big Sexy Chat. What am I missing in Big Sexy Chat? There it is. Tigress roared. Oh, it's Tigress, that chick. Oh boy, we could play an episode. Do we dare? What's it gonna be? 5 minutes of farts? I wouldn't mind that actually. Hey, we're sexy. We know we're sexy. Oh, I don't want to subscribe. I just want to play the damn thing. All right.
On this episode of Big Sexy,
it is the phone sex chick. Listen to it. Trying to put on a sexy voice. Oh, Sean bailed out. He's had enough. All right. Okay. This is just for us.
Oh, no.
All right. This is the Big Sexy podcast. Hey, at least they know not to show themselves. At least they're not doing a video form of it.
we're joined by Tigress Osborne, the executive director of the National Association.
Again, right out of the Family Guy episode, the National Association for Advancement of Fat People. It's almost verbatim. It's the fucking same thing. They just stole Family Guy's joke and they fucking made a real thing out of it. Holy shit! Look at those two pigs. There they are, right there. Big sexy. Well, I know what's big, but which one's sexy does not apply.
Tigress.
Oh, thanks, Megan.
Giggity, 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 goo. Not hot. Would bang anyway.
100 most influential or 5 of them. Which one? It's about that time to get off the toilet. Been on there for 2 hours, bitch. That's not your software. That's her mic actually revolting out of her. Oh. Can you not hear it? No, they're not saying anything important. They're just saying, now you're cooking with butter.
Oh, darn it.
Crystal. Which one is Crystal? Is that Crystal? Or is this one Ball? I don't know. Murph. Murph. One of them say Murph. Oh, god damn. Isn't that what you call it when your underwear gets stuck in your ass? Isn't that called a Murph? I think it is. Oh, they're trying to speak. You know what this sounds like? Remember I was making fun of the, remember when the writer's strike was going on, all the late night cucks were doing a podcast together? Stephen Colbert and Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel and all them fucking, they were all doing this god-awful podcast. It sounds as bad as this. They're trying to speak in unison and they just don't quite have it down yet. Oh my. What, how soon will they start talking about food? Hot topics. Hot topic. What the burning down. Oops, I got rid of it accidentally. Oopsie. Oh, near. A little presumptuous. Hang on, I wasn't done with you two yet. You 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. No, you just hang on right there. You fat fucks. Big sexy chat. Jesus Christ, the lies they tell themselves. And there goes the head bitch in charge right there. You make sure you tell him I'm sexy, or I'm gonna Mo Howard the 2 of your heads together. Sex toys. I no. I do not want to hear them. Do not want to hear them talk about sex toys or where they put them. Oh my god! Who even knew this shit existed? Thank God we have this show to fucking point this stuff out, right?
Yeah, I didn't even know this was a thing. Holy shit!
I wish I was dead. It was nice knowing you. I'm gonna go bury myself in the yard.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna go find the goth chick I know
Yep.
and have her like smack me in the head with a shovel and throw me in a near
They have
cemetery.
the music potted up way too much too. It's like, oh, you can't do anything but eat, right? You can't run a podcast. You can't fucking make sure the levels are right. They look exactly like you figure. Look at them. They both got purple hair, so they're all, you know what they're all about, right? Men suck, especially white men. Watch rum, you know the deal. I would say they march, but they don't look like they do much marching unless it's between the couch and the fridge.
I'm amazed they're not. I'm amazed they're not on The View. I'm amazed.
Stop talking. I'm trying to. Okay, which one are you fapping to, or just their sultry voice is doing it on its own?
Actually, I'm actually fighting 2 copyright claims right now while listening to this.
Yeah, I can't wait till they come after me.
We're very excited to have you a part of our community. Welcome and enjoy.
Am I included too? A straight white male? Probably not, right? Ew.
No, they would throw us out of the building the minute we walk in. Like they would just throw us out of there.
We're glad we make all the men in the world soft. We're proud.
Hey there, welcome back to Big Sexy Chat. My name is Crystal, and I'm here with my lovely co-host. Hi, I'm Murph.
Murph. Fucking
What the fuck is? What the hell are those voices?
I'm a big pair of panties that have been stuck in an ass crack for a year and a half. Mine.
Yay, Murph. And we have extra special guest today.
Extra special guests. Could be just one person.
Executive Director of NAFA.
NAFA, again, the Peter Griffin National Association for the Advancement of Fat People, kind of.
National Association for the Advancement of Fat Acceptance. Yes. And welcome, Tigress. Close.
The jokes write themselves, people. The jokes write themselves.
Tigress, yeah, we met Tigress. We read her bio, its bio. Roar, I am woman. I think.
Okay. So, National Association to Advance Fat Acceptance.
No, already there to correct them. What a cunt!
Wow, what a bitch!
It's two fat acceptance. Make sure you get it all in there. I mean, all.
Man, make sure you get it right.
I can imagine she that bitch is like every office manager everywhere, right? There's nothing that you could do that's ever right, especially if you're a skinny person or a white male. Then she's really on your ass. I said it's the national acceptance to fat. Icky Wiki, Skywalker, bring here.
Cool. Well, welcome, Tigress. It's so lovely to see you. And lovely to
hear unless you fuck up the name of my organization, then it's not so good. Just remember they look like this, and this. So this is, I don't know which one's Crystal. The one on the top is Tigress. Which one is Crystal and which one is Murph? I have no idea. They look like twin. They look like an inbred experiment going horribly wrong.
Since we last.
Lots of food was eaten since we last chatted. Lots and lots of food. They need more. Of course it was FatCon. No, when else do you bitches ever leave the house? Like the only dates they'd get. Who do you think handled the catering for that podcast? 2 words. Mickey D's. You could add nuts.
Yeah.
Maybe Burger King. Although I'm sure they'd have a problem with the he-him aspect to it.
Oh, they will.
Johnny Wishbone is done fapping and he's going to get a drink. Okay, very good. KFC. Nobody ever goes to KFC. I've never seen anybody in a KFC drive-through line in years. I think it's over. Of course, everybody knows that those things are chicken tumors anyway. But
you would be surprised. You would be very surprised, Phil.
Well, at least around here, I haven't seen anybody in a KFC in quite a long time.
Sure. Thank you.
I'm still mad at you for getting the title wrong. National Association for the Advancement of Fat Cunts. There you go. Thank you. She said spread.
Spread. That could take a while.
Dill hole. How much do you think they weigh collectively? It's got to be pushing a ton, right? I don't want to hear him say spread anymore. Jesus Christ, I'm sick. Little feature. I thought you were playing the pocket. No, they're still going on and on about the same fucking thing. They can't seem to get their mind out. They think they're talking about food and they can't get their mind off it. Super elevator. Yeah. If I see them two getting in an elevator, I'm jumping the fuck off the elevator, out of the building altogether.
All right. I see I'm back.
100 most influential people. That would be those two, right? They wish they were that influential. I know they take up 50 of the 100, but you're not that influential. I never even heard of you two broads. You two fat, disgusting slobs. You're fucking. What was it? Flounder in Animal House. That's two flounders with purple hair.
New lists that are sort of content or area specific. So last year they did a climate 100. This year they did their first ever health 100. So I was selected to be part of the health 100 for my work around size discrimination, the work that I do through NAFA and have worked on in
Notice how NAFA sounds suspiciously like NASA, because we're talking planet size over here.
Various ways for many, many years. And so it was really,
I'm Jupiter. No, you're Saturn. I'm Jupiter.
Really, it was really an honor to be included. It's a great piece of exposure.
Okay, let's see if they find another topic other than themselves.
Goes in the other direction. It's not like every time they say something, there has to be a presence.
Can you imagine listening to this for an entire hour? Jesus Christ. Listen, if they start talking about their favorite fast food, then you've got my interest. Then we can find, we could actually figure out who actually did cater this podcast. They might actually tell us.
So thank you. And
this is Tigress, the leader up top there, who already corrected them that they got the name of the org wrong. How the fuck do they fit on the cover?
God damn, I'm hearing like
beautiful Photoshop. Good Lord. Nothing beautiful about any of this. I'm sorry, what are you hearing, Sean?
When you were playing the clip, it was sounding really Robotnik, like I'm getting bits and pieces.
No, well, lucky you, I'm getting the whole thing. So it sounds like shit? All right, well, good. I won't play no more.
Well, I just had internet interruption. I had to wait for everything to come back on, so
yeah.
Don't know what was happening with that, but it's glad that the internet is
I'm
working.
not, I don't think any of this is going to ever get better. So, really, they can't do the obvious and talk about their favorite cheeseburger or anything like that, or their favorite slice of pie or entire pie.
You know, that would actually be more informative than let's.
Yeah,
just
all
be
they've talked
fat
about
positive.
as how this ugly broad up here appeared on Time magazine, and we can't wait till FatCon. Oh, I can't wait to see you at FatCon. I can't wait to see you at fucking FatCon.
FatCon just no.
El Pollo Loco. I don't know. That's flame grilled. I think they prefer fried.
But I did hear a conversation about KFC. I don't order from KFC because they always fuck the order up. Something is missing. And it's not no small item. It's like a major entree. And I just go, you know what? I ain't gonna fucking patron your business anymore because you're so bad at doing far basic things. And I know you hire high school people to do this. And this is what happens when children make your food.
$25 cheeseburger. Geez, where'd you get that at? That was good. Of course, that's pretty much, it's almost the price of a combo meal nowadays. Let's go, like Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
That's not too far off from the standard here in Alaska, because even McDonald's burgers are $8 a pop.
Right. FatCon, good Lord.
$25 for a burger that you actually put on a grill, and if you can toast the buns and put toppings on it, yeah, $25 is about market rate here for that.
Lucky Beaver. I think that's what you call one of these chicks if they were
on Virginia Street.
if they ever find their beaver, fucking the world has gone to shit. Yes,
it's called a gunt for a reason.
By the way, before you go to FatCon, apparently there's stages of fat acceptance that we're supposed to follow, and let's let this young lady explain all that.
Oh,
Spectrum.
There we go. Let's see. No granny glasses, but we've got a big nose piercing and a big old. It looks like if you know that pinball game called Funhouse. There's that big talking dummy in the middle of it. That's just a big face that looks exactly like this, and you can shoot the ball into its mouth. It looks exactly like that fucking dummy in that.
But you know what? You could take a 9-volt battery and it would fit.
Yes. You could take an entire pack of double D batteries and it would fit. But okay, so they asked her, you're a small fat. I guess there's the fatness spectrum she's got up here, and she's gonna explain the fatness spectrum. I had no idea there was such a thing. By God.
Okay, this is the fatness spectrum. A small fat is a size 18 and lower, 1X or 2X. I'm a 4X, 5X. I'm a size 26, sometimes 28. I am the super fat you see.
Super fat! Leaps tall buildings at a couple of 100 pounds. Super fat.
I'm waiting for fat people to jump out with rings that go up to the air and go, by the powers bestowed upon me, I am infinifat.
Small fat. I know.
Like the last category that she's got there. Is that infinifat?
Small fat.
Yeah, infinifat.
I think mild fat, infinifat, super fat. Infinifat, it just goes on and on. That's the shit you see at FatCon.
That's the 500 plus.
Super fat has a nice positive ring to it. It's like maybe you could do something good for mankind. You're super fat. SF.
Well, something I noticed
written on a big giant cape.
Yeah, something I notice out in my area is all the Samoan families.
Yes.
The only ones who are skinny are the ones who aren't married. So all the girls that aren't married, all the boys who aren't married, they're thin or not thin, but they are proportionate to their size because Samoans are just larger by general than most.
That's a more telling story about marriage than anything else. It's like, they blimp up.
Yeah, probably.
They don't have to look good anymore. Yeah, fuck that shit. What an advertisement for marriage. Makeup, nose ring, weird
it's like Terrence Popp's thing. Sell me marriage. You can't sell him marriage because he won't accept it.
I don't either. Shit.
Okay, this is the fatness spectrum.
Okay. I'm glad you used the name of the shittiest cable company in the world, Spectrum. Thank you.
Small fat is a size 18 and lower, 1X or 2X.
I was that when I was born.
I'm a 4X, 5X. I'm a size 26, sometimes 28. I am
sometimes 28 on a good day.
I'm the super fat you say I'm speaking of. Okay,
there's a face for it. Look at them.
You trying to scare me?
Hey, at least she didn't pan down. I don't think she's wearing any clothes.
Oh God, no! The pan down would be bad.
We don't have to see the folds.
That'd be bad.
We don't have to. Lizzo's.
Why do you think I don't pan down here? Because it's not that great.
Yeah.
Even I understand that.
Why do you think I don't take off these hats, man? Unless you want to see a shiny, gleaming bald head bouncing a light off into the camera.
I mean, does the glare hurt people when you're driving and it distracts them because of the glare? That would be the only bad part about that.
I have a feeling Techno probably told that joke already. He's like, oh, what did drive you blind people like fucking bright? You look like you got your brights on your head.
I have not heard Techno say that.
Yeah. I gave him a freebie if he's watching. There you go. So we'll see that on Bacon's.
All right, I won't make that joke again now that you told me that.
That's not bad. Guys that would marry this chick. Black guys, Mexicans, a dude from Florida. Could be all the same person.
Mm-hmm.
And my little brother. Didn't even bother to straighten the nose ring. Looks like it's
It's
kind
a
of
little offside. Yeah.
Well, she keeps picking her nose and keeps getting stuck in there. Pretty sure you need to get the jaws of life.
Put a piece of iron through that. No, that's just you're tempting too much fuckery.
Anime. I think the fat chicks keep bumping you off the panel there somehow.
I think
it can't hold all this weight.
Yeah, exactly. It couldn't hold it. Oh my God in heaven, these people.
Glad I'm not the only one having internet issues tonight.
She looks like that dude's girlfriend from Home Alone.
Which is so weird, Sean. My internet was just fine during my during my game stream. Like it held throughout the whole 3 hours.
Does everyone remember what he's talking about here? Dude's girlfriend from Home Alone. I haven't seen Home Alone since 1990 when that stupid movie just came out.
Which girl are we talking about?
Which girl are we? Which Home Alone are we talking about here, Johnny?
Yeah, that too.
Which one, buddy? Help us out here.
I've only seen the first one, and I saw it when it came out, and never saw it again.
Didn't they release a remake of it?
I think it beats me. I would never watch it. I didn't think the first.
No, I thought I heard about it. And like, oh, Hollywood fucking up Hollywood again. Go figure.
Oh, did they race swap the characters? Is it a black kid now? Go.
I don't remember. Let me see if Google will help me.
If this town were big enough for the both of us, we're a person. That would be super fat, I think.
No, apparently it was called Home Sweet Home Alone.
Oh, geez, sorry, I missed it.
Oh, 2021. But it's a white kid.
Oh, didn't know they were still allowed to have white kids in movies. I thought they were just confined to Kevin Spacey's basement.
I'm trying to look at the cast here.
Buzz girlfriend. Got it. Well, again, I haven't seen that movie in some fucking 30 some odd years.
I don't exactly.
Other than Joe Pesci and the kid himself, I don't really remember anybody else in that fucking movie.
You know, I don't recognize any names in the cast.
Yeah, that's pretty much anybody in entertainment nowadays. I don't know these people in movies. I don't know these people in TV shows. And I sure as shit don't know all these fucking whack ass mumble rappers that are all over the place. No idea.
Yeah, like what? Was it Sydney Sweeney is now the starlet of Hollywood? I have no idea who she is, but everybody knows.
I'm not gonna Google anything. I don't give a shit that much. Jesus. No. Plus, it would bog the computer down. So fucking hell. I don't give it. I'll take your word for it. I don't really care. I don't give a shit.
Some things are just not. Some things are just not worth googling.
Rob really wants to prove that chick in that movie looks like this broad. He's like, okay, we get it. I don't need to see it. You know, I'll take your word for it. I don't need to look further into it. Okay, I'll say I get it. She's
fine.
She's another big fatso that I probably don't want to see.
Well, there's gonna be this big black spot in Hollywood where nobody went to go see anything for these quote unquote major blockbusters. They're going to blame the entire audience. The entire audience is going to abandon Hollywood for Nashville or New York City or some other place.
You know what they're doing. You know where Hollywood is running to. They're running to Las Vegas. You know how many sound stages they're building up there right now? Holy shit! Every Vegas lot, a studio there. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of vacant land up there that nobody wants to build on, but
there was a lot of vacant
land.
Down. There was a lot of vacant land. Not so much nowadays. Every time you go up there, there's 8 million new buildings where there didn't used to be any. Fucking, it's crazy.
I wouldn't know. I've never been in that neck of the woods of the U.S.
No, every year I go up there, it's like it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like where the fuck is the water coming from? Fucking hey, there ain't no water.
There ain't no water, but there's a ton of I don't know if it's the case still now, but there's a ton of mob money.
There used to be, but now the mob, it's gotten worse. Now it's corporate money, which is it's worse than
the mob turned into a corporate entity to make them legit.
Yeah, it was better when it was just Fat Tony and company, now not the
because you knew who not to fuck with, and
not the corporate swine that runs everything now.
Yeah, you don't cheat the cheaters because the cheaters are
the mob never would have turned that place into Disneyland like they tried to do in the 90s when they tried to make it a big family friendly operation. It just failed miserably. It's like, fuck that, you're gonna bring a bunch of kids and shit here. What the fuck? We come here to get away from fucking kids.
Las Vegas is better being an 18 plus area only.
Yeah. The kids you take them to Circus, and that's where you take them. They weren't supposed to be anywhere else. But,
I mean, Nevada is the only place where prostitution is legal. Why do you want to take your kids there for vacation?
I used to go there for New Year's Eve, and what they do is they let people walk out onto the strip, and they launch fireworks from the top of all the casinos. At least they used to. I don't know if they do that anymore, but I would see families there, like kids would be in strollers, and then the crowd would just be all over the place. And then when that disperses, like people are just all over the place, like fucking cattle and shit. You got these dumb bitches rolling their kids around strollers at midnight and shit with all kinds of drunks and fucking drugged out fucking wackos all over the fucking place. What the fuck are you thinking? And then you walk down, the street, and you got Mexicans passing out the titty bar cards and shit, passing them to the kids in the strollers. Here you go. Come on.
Let Sin City be Sin City. Let it be what it's good for.
Get this giant bitch off the screen. You're losing your boner. Bullshit. You gotten a boner. Don't fucking lie to me.
Bullshit. Bullshit, Johnny. You're not losing. You're not losing your rod. You're not losing
a whammy burger.
Rod. It's expanding.
The blood flow has expanded.
No, I wanted breakfast and they wouldn't give me breakfast. Remember, that's why I flipped out. And then he went for the whammy burger. It's like, okay, I'll get the whammy burger. And then it was all flat and say, look at this piece of shit. And then the gun went off and he shot a hole in the ceiling.
Flatter than the flapjacks at the strip club.
Well, anyway, there you go.
I remember.
Now we know the difference. Now, thank God, we know the difference between small fat and super fat. So don't misgender and don't misfat them either.
We honestly didn't need that, though.
Now you're gonna die.
We know fat is fat. We understand.
By the way, Rob, that whole scene on the golf course with Polygon, that whole scene, they ripped off George Carlin's bit about golf, how much it sucks. That whole thing in that movie was based on that George Carlin bit. How lame golf is. It was called Golf Courses for the Homeless. His idea was take the golf courses, put all the homeless on golf courses. There you go, problem solved. And then the rich cocksuckers would just have to play miniature golf.
You know what? The rich motherfuckers would actually indulge in that game. Like, I don't care about hitting fairway. I want to hit that motherfucker 250 yards out who's fucking swinging his dick around.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd be right there.
That's what they would do. That's what they would do. And people would fucking pay thousands of dollars to be in the audience for it.
Yeah. By the way, that was another Family Guy joke. They hired Chris, Peter's son, to they had a mattress on the back and to be on the driving range, and they would all hit balls at the fat kids. Like,
hit me.
I got to call you back. I got to hit balls at this fat kid. And they just fucking peppering him with balls. Remember when plus size stores sold clothes between the sizes of 14 and 26? Those were the good old days. Yeah, but now where's the super fat store? Otherwise known as Ross Dress for Less.
Oh, I can see. What's her name that did the Saturday Night Light skit? Superfab or whatever. was in the Catholic schoolgirl outfit. Shannon something.
Shannon. I haven't watched Saturday Night Live.
But she would just go like super fat.
Yeah.
Or something like that. They actually made a movie about it. One of those SNL.
You could squeeze into a size 17. Well, then you would be small fat, Rob. I mean, okay, good for you.
Size 17.
Congratulations
yeah,
to you.
like small fat.
Be so fucking proud.
Molly Shannon. That's who it was.
Molly Shannon. Okay. Yeah,
Molly Shannon. That little skit that she does in the schoolgirl outfit. Sniffs her armpits.
That was back in the days when they had It's Pat, right? Imagine Andrew doing a bit like that nowadays. What?
No, that'd be against women's superiority.
I've been taking Lizzo. Somebody watch South Park. Are you tall? That thing? I don't. They don't mention. They don't. I don't think height is ever equated into these statistics here. Just the guns. Yeah. Rob is pretty damn tall. He could definitely fit a size 26 dress very easily. I've seen him.
All right. Well, I got to get going to bed, so I'm gonna get.
All right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pull the plug in a second here. I also got to go to bed. Is Phil tall? Yeah, I'm 6'3", 6'3", and I.
No damn.
I guess I'm small fat. I don't know. I worked up
different for men.
Yeah. Although that kind of looks like a fat guy there. Who knows, man?
Could be.
Speaking of,
definitely with an evil stare. Why wasn't I invited to FatCon? I'm prettier than all those bitches.
Okay,
I never got invited to that podcast. What the hell, man? I know the name of it.
This is the fatness spectrum. A small fat is a size 18 and lower. 1X
Okay, so you just made it, Johnny.
or 2X. I'm a 4X, 5X. I'm a size 26, sometimes 28.
Now, how are you 26 sometimes 28? I guess when she, I guess during Ramadan she slips down to a 26. I don't know. Skinny fat. Probably it's probably on Lizzo too. Yeah, wouldn't you like to know? Everybody's been on Lizzo. It's not that hard.
I am the super fat you.
Super fat. Super duper fat. What woman is yelling? That thing in the middle there. She's super fat. She's got to project her super fatness.
Oh no, world. She's super flat.
I don't think she could fly. I don't know
what. That goes back to the Molly Shannon skit that I was talking about. They used to always go super flat.
She could clear a buffet line in about 5 minutes. Maybe that's her special power. She could clog a toilet from a mile away.
Oh, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong. Actually, she would probably break the damn thing.
I can tell her by her neck and shoulders what
sits on the toilet, and you hear crash.
And then water would be rushing out the door. It happened again.
She'd be saying, "Oh, is this a bidet?"
She has no neck.
Oh, Sean, you know the bathroom from Dumb and Dumber. The bathroom when
I don't remember that. We're talking like a 30 to 40-year-old movie.
Oh yeah, the toilet. He went to he had the fucking runs and he went to sit on the can and then she comes in. Oh yeah, the toilet don't work. Don't use it. By the way, who hasn't been there when that it's like it's like either that or you sit down and then you start shitting and then you realize there's no toilet paper in there. It's like
I always check in a public bathroom. I always check to make sure.
You just slip
even in the house, I just check. I'm like, okay, there's toilet paper and
Well, no, yes, especially in the house, because the last thing you want to do is pinch it off and walk to wherever the toilet paper is and go get the toilet paper. That's why I have a roll sitting on top of the toilet or the top of the toilet.
She might have to use the she might have to use the butt scratcher 2000 or something. Butt scratcher, butt scratcher. But she really uses it. You know what I mean? Imagine her working at the car wash. Imagine her working. I can't.
I think she can't even get up.
No toilet paper. It was always at a girl's house. That is true. They're cheap. We don't shit. We don't. They always act like they never go to the bathroom. We don't fart. We don't shit. Well, you have an anus, don't you? I mean, it must be used for something other than entry only. I mean, it's got to be exit too. You think?
Speaking of bathroom activities, I'm going to take a piss and be back.
Okay, you put it back where you found it, please.
I always make sure whenever people come
Battle shits. I remember that from Harold and Kumar. That was
Oh god, that was such a classic.
You know what? That's a good topic. What's your favorite bathroom scene from the movies? You know, Harold Kumar. That was a good one. You know, anytime where they play. Oh, by the way, what about McLovin? Right? When we're in fucking Stifler, or was it McLovin or no? It was the other kid. It was that other kid that banged Stifler's mom. When he gave him the fucking laxatives and shit. And it was the kid that wouldn't shit in school, and he had to go shit in school, and he went in there. Oh,
yeah.
Stifler got revenge on him.
Oh yeah. And then there's also that one scene. It's from a different movie, but this girl hates this man so much. She gives him she puts laxatives called Blasto, and the guy is trying to find trying to find the bathroom. He meets this very prestigious person in his group of buddies, and he couldn't take it anymore. He pulls his pants down and shits in the trash can in front of everybody in that
American
office.
Pie, right. The first American Pie, the only good one. Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. The only.
By the way, there's two versions of that too. There's a director's cut where the pie actually looks like it got fucked, you know, because there's a cleaner version where you don't see him fucking the pie, and you don't really see the aftermath either. You just it's kind of implied that he's fucking it. So there's kind of a PG rated one. Avoid that one and make sure you get the not rated one, or actually see him fucking the pie, and then you can see the pie is completely destroyed. By the way, how great was Eugene Levy in that movie too as the dad? It was that was fucking. Well, Jim, masturbation is a completely normal thing. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
And then remember he got the foreign exchange chick over, and then he wound up putting it on the internet and shit. Everybody was watching it. Oh, come on, Jim. And also, he kept coming in his pants and shit. It's like, oh, not again.
I remember Road Trip. One of the
Road Trip was a good one too. I had that on DVD.
They got caught by the FBI and everything, like these secret agents. And then one of the guys gets a device stuck in his penis and everything.
Oh right.
Oh dear God, I don't remember that part. But no, I gotta go now. Kiddo's being a bit of a shit at the moment, so I gotta handle that.
All right,
you guys have a good evening.
Okay. Try not to think of fat chicks as you sleep tonight. Sorry if I ruined your night.
You just put that in my head, so thank you very much, Phil.
I still have Chubsy Ubsy on the screen there. So
I'll have to watch like a shitload of Dragon Ball to get that out of my head.
Okay.
Later.
Oh.
All right. Take care.
Later.
Oh, Road Trip. Oh, I remember on Road Trip 2 when they stole the blind kid bus.
Oh God!
Because they crashed the dude's car. They need wheels. They took the retard bus from the blind chick.
And then the foreign, I think it's the foreign guy. They're on that evangelical bus, and he's calling the India sex line, and they're just going at it, and he jizzes all over the steering wheel. He's like,
Wait, that was Road Trip? That's something else. That wasn't Road Trip.
That sounds like
what
fucking.
was it? Was it Europe? Was it Euro Trip? I couldn't. No, it wasn't.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
one of
that's
them.
right. They made a sequel to that. I never saw this. I just saw the first one. I never saw the sequel. That might have been.
I got to rewatch. I'm going to go back to those scenes to figure out if that was one or the other, because those were funny as fuck.
All right, sir. I'll take care, man.
Can't do that anymore.
No, you can't do anything anymore. Can't do anything anymore because
We can't. And even Jungle Women were really hot in that movie too, and I'm like, damn, I might as well convert to Christianity. That's the only way I'll do it.
Plus, look how many white kids were in that movie. Wee. Right? Yeah, you know
they were bitching about 21 as well. They were bitching about the white dominance now. Like, grow the fuck up. It's a fun movie. Kevin Spacey before he became pedo Spacey. Love the movies. Hate the actor.
Yeah. By the way, the Road Trip. It's not one of those movies that didn't, because remember the whole plot of that he fucking videotaped him banging his girlfriend. Videotape, right? Remember those? And they accidentally mailed it to the girlfriend, fucking, instead of the thing they're supposed to mail. And that's why they're taking the road trip to go down and get it before she gets it. It's like, well, Jesus Christ, it's already outdated. That was the one with Tom Green in it too. He was giving the tour to the students and shit. And he was doing all this freaky shit with the rat and stuff. Like Tom Green, that was his 15 minutes of fame right there. And that the Tom Green show, and then that movie, and then that's it. He fucking disappeared off the map.
Maybe Seth Green got sick of him and probably like say, hey, look, here's 25 million, go away.
Wait, is he related to Seth Green? He's not related to Seth Green, is he?
That's my head canon though, because I like to think that sometimes, like, as a nice little conspiracy theory. It's a fun one.
the geek, DJ Qualls, right? That kid, that kid got like, you know, I was cheering for that kid because that was the kind of chicks I would be banging by at that time. Fucking, it's like, yeah, you get that shit, motherfucker. That dude, that bitch nearly crushed him to death. And remember, he took the panties and shit. It's like, look what I got. It's like, God damn, would you kill a cheetah?
I busted out laughing at that scene. It was so hilarious. I'm just like, damn. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad when I'm
it's like, you know, it's like she was a super fat, but she was a cute super fat. It's like, fucking not hot, but bang anyway. As Rob would say.
Yeah, the Amish scene with Seth Green.
Oh, right. What the hell was that movie called? I know what you're talking about.
They had an auto shop and everything.
Yeah, he did a bunch of those movies before he started doing Family Guy and Robot Chicken and all that stuff. He did a bunch of those 90s type movies.
One of his first movies was Party Monster. I remember that one. I don't know how we came across it, but then we watched that the one Road Trip movie with him in it. Dude was going places, but now he's well, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing being with Family Guy for so long and then Robot Chicken, but my hats off to him for at least staying and having that staying power.
Yeah, I mean, you know where your bread is. At least you know where your bread is buttered, and you stay with it. You know, he doesn't think, hey, I'm gonna direct or like be some big shot that never fucking pans out. It's like, you know what, just stay with that. You know, like the Simpsons. Like, Jesus Christ,
Austin
fucking
Powers.
Simpsons. The Simpsons has been going on for goddamn ever and hasn't been funny in over 20 years. But God bless them, they still do it. At least do the voices they're allowed to do, because Hank Azaria and Harry Shearer can't do the black voices they used to be able to do. Like, fucking, it's like, no, because now actual black people have to do black cartoon voices now, which is so stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
By the way, they do them worse than the white guys. That, like, the guy that does Cleveland sucks, man. It's like, it was better when Mike Henry, the white guy, was doing it. You know what I mean? Now it sounds like a black guy impersonating. Now it sounds like a black guy impersonating a white guy impersonating a black guy.
Exactly.
Sex Drive. Yeah, that does sound familiar.
It is that one. Okay, it was something along those lines. Oh yeah, that's right. That GTO was sweet.
Right?
That GTO was sweet. They don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah. Now they be in a Tesla truck, right? Fucking.
Oh god.
So cool. Looks like a garbage bin with wheels. Get the fuck out of here.
It does.
I'm saving the Earth. I'm saving the Earth. I'm saving the fucking Earth.
I wonder what's worse. I wonder what's worse, driving a Prius or a Tesla. I wonder what's worse.
Probably a Prius now, because now you're not the cool. Now you're not the cool Earth warriors anymore. Now the Tesla people think they're the fucking Earth warriors. You know, they just spend a lot more money. Dopes.
I am not surprised.
Not hot wood banging it anyway. Yes. You bang Murph. Murph from the Sexy Chicks podcast. Named after underwear stuck in an ass crack. Murph. Good Lord. It tells too many stories that we didn't ask for. All right. Well, fuck. We got off track even with that. It's like I was trying to think of more bathroom scenes in movies when they started, when they were allowed to do it. It took a long time just to get fart sounds into movies, right? Because even that you couldn't even do for a while.
Precisely. We've come a long way in toilet humor and everything.
Fucking Porky's, man. Fucking remember Porky's in fucking 1981?
Yeah.
It was a movie that took place in the 50s. So it's already full of white kids. Where? You got the guy who put his dick through the shower hole. The fucking, and then the chicks all leave, and the big fat gym teacher comes and yanks on it. So, I recognize that penis anywhere. It has a mole on it. I know that penis.
Oh my god, the traumatization.
And then the one gym teacher gets the girls gym teacher up in the locker room and fucking bangs her and shit. And she gets turned on by all the jock straps and stuff. They're all over the place.
Oh, that locker room smells so good. Oh, it's turning me on.
And then because his buddy, the other gym teachers, keep saying, "Oh, you mean Lassie? Why do you call her Lassie? Oh man, you calling her a dog? Well, just get her up in the equipment room. You see what I'm talking about?" He's bagging her. Going, why do they call you Lassie? And then she starts, "Oh!" Here she comes. And the whole fucking school hears it, man. That's fucking great. Oh my god. They can't make movies like that anymore because the first 10 minutes some feminist would some purple-haired fucking Murph would fucking complain about it. I've seen every day I see one of those goddamn trucks. Quite a few of them in Vegas. Fucking, I probably saw more there. Because the high rollers. They want you to know they're a high roller and they're saving the earth. Stupid idiots. Yeah, it looks like a trash can. It looks the ugliest fucking thing. I mean, even it almost looks like a fake ass DeLorean kind of.
Yeah, it does.
No, I didn't know they were still making a fucking Prius. Jesus Christ. Is it all electric now? Or is it still hybrid? Yeah. You're still gay if you drive one. I mean, let's face it. Porky's. I know shit, man. Next time I come out there for the convention or whatever, I'll have to bring a bunch of those old movies I got and just drink our asses off and watch a bunch of those. Fucking Road Trip and Porky's and American Pie and all that stuff. Back when all the nerds in Revenge of the Nerds is another one. You talk about the nerds getting laid and the jocks. The fucking jocks had to dress up as fucking chicks. And John Goodman as the football coach was the fucking best. And then you just got your asses whooped by a bunch of goddamn nerds. Night Patrol. Ah, yeah. That's another one. Weird Science, all those fucking John Hughes movies from back in the day. 16 Candles. Which a lot of people think is a chick movie, but it's really not. It's really more about Anthony Michael Hall trying to get laid than anything else. Her birthday party is kind of the side story.
Yeah, it's been wild, the movies that came out, all the years and everything, and now we're looking at it and it's like, damn, I cannot believe they got away with that.
Well, I can't believe. I mean, maybe back then, but like now, like we're it's weird because remember when? Hey, Vince Kitty, what's up? Remember back then the censorship came from the right back then. Remember the religious nuts and the moral majority and shit like that when everything was ultra right. Then because Hollywood was, which has always been left, it was kind of the anti-establishment. Well, now everything is all ultra left, and there is no anti-establishment anymore. So the ones who are complaining and want to ban things are the lefties.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's
all of a sudden the moral majority is now the lefties because they want you to put warning labels over old movies, or they want to just get rid of them altogether. And they got rid of all the old mascots and shit like that. It's like, how are these the same people that watched these movies when we grew up all turned into these fucking hippy dippy douchebags? No idea what the fuck.
I agree. I agree. These people, man.
PS1 rendered trucks. I know they look like something you see in Twisted Metal. They do.
That they do. And I'm like, am I in the PS1 universe? Oh, ow.
No, those are, you know what? No, you know what those trucks look like? Looks like something you see in Star Fox, like in one of those secret areas that you go into when all the panels kind of form the big face. You ever play that level? You know what I'm talking about? Like all the square panels they form a big face. That's what that truck looks like. They're made out of those big panels and shit. And they just got together and they formed a piece of shit like little Lego truck or something. I prefer drug addicts. I still call them fucking hippies. Get a haircut, you hippie. You can lump Antifa and all these. They're all hippies. They're all fucking worthless hippies, bums.
Yeah, that's all they'll ever be.
Not the legal kind. Nope. Legal drugs. Nope. None of that. None of that going on. Now, God damn it! I can't. Any more good bathroom scenes now where they're taking a big dump and I fucking laughed my ass off at it. Fucking we did Dumb and Dumber. We did the fucking American Pie. We did the Harold Kumar chicks.
Oh, what other good
Star Fox tank, right? Exactly. Any of those ground vehicles in Star Fox too. Fucking looks just like that.
I could say the assassination attempt on
or
Austin
even
Powers
better, there was another FX chip game that came after that wasn't as good. It was called Stunt Race FX. It was an FX racing game, and it had Star Fox graphics, but it was a racing game. That's what those fucking trucks look like. That's a truck. Hey, I don't mind the truck. Don't put no goddamn microchips in my head, for Christ's sakes, you nutcase. Stop knocking up broads. Oh yeah, the Homer. That's right, the Homer Simpson. Danny DeVito is the brother. He was trying to get back on his feet, and he fucking designed a car and ruined his fucking business. I know that's almost like 35 years later. Here we go again. Maybe Elon Musk's brother gave him the idea to come up with that piece of shit truck. It's like, I'm too busy banging broads and knocking them up. You design it for me. Yep. Well, there was a scene. Actually, speaking of Revenge of the Nerds, and Revenge of the Nerds 2, which wasn't nearly as good, but there was a scene where remember Ogre the jock? He goes in there and takes a piss, and you hear him pissing for like 10 minutes. It's just nonstop. God damn. Oh, there's another one. Bachelor Party. Remember that movie? Tom Hanks.
Oh, Bachelor Party.
That's when Tom Hanks was still, before he became the Illuminati fuck that he is now. This is like right after he did that Bosom Buddies show that, where he was dressed up a drag. I think it was like his first movie. I think it was his first movie. And it was just it was an Animal House, but it was a bachelor party. It was all it was. And there was a scene where there was a drag queen up there. They fucking that came in. One of the hookers was a drag queen, and then the little nerdy guy Gary, like the guy with the ticket selling guy with the mustache and the glasses. He wound up banging that tranny. He didn't know it was a tranny. And he went in there. He was in there to like clean himself up, and the tranny comes in and then lifts up the toilet seats and pisses standing up, and he freaks the fuck out, gets in the shower and says, "She pees standing up. She pees standing up." Couldn't do that joke. Couldn't do that joke now.
No,
so,
we can't do that.
It's a gender neutral bathroom, so it's perfectly fine.
or in Step Brothers when I think it was not Will Ferrell character, it was James C. Riley's character.
Right.
He's in the bathroom, and then Will's brother, the asshole brother, his wife comes in and it's like, "Hey, let me suck your dick for a quarter." And James C. Riley's character freaks out, and then they start fucking. And then afterwards, after they're done fucking, she literally lifts up her leg and pees in the urinal. And James C. Riley just staring, like, he's just standing there like, "You're one incredible woman. Holy shit."
Oh shit! You ain't got shit for a week. Yeah, that was a Bad Santa. Yes. Although you didn't. I don't think there was a. There wasn't a bathroom scene in that movie. He was banging the fat chick in the dressing room. and then John Ritter was trying to write him up for it, and he wasn't having it. Again, Bernie Mac's like, "Well, sometimes man gotta fuck a fat chick. It's fine." I like Bad Santa. I have the director's. I have the director's cut of it, which is actually better. The sequel sucks. Do not bother with Bad Santa 2. It is lame.
No, that was garbage. That was garbage.
Like what?
First one was funnier.
Yeah, they made it like 15 years after. It's like anytime you do that, it sucks. It's like, no, don't ruin this fucking. It sucked. It's awful.
I just
Bad Santa I can watch. Oh, Bad Santa I've watched a million times. Bad Santa 2 I watched once. It was that bad. And this is after John Ritter and Bernie Mac had already died, so you can't even bring them back in it.
Nope, not after. Yeah, once they're long gone, and it's like, damn it, now we can't do anything else.
As a matter of fact, they died almost right after that movie came out too. That's how creepy that is.
Yeah,
John Ritter died right in the middle of that.
Yeah, and then Isaac Hayes and Bernie Mac passed away the same year, like apart, but in the same year, and that was creepy as shit. I'm like.
Yeah,
Christ,
legends. Yeah, especially after the whole South Park debacle, right? That fucking Isaac Hayes was involved in. Fucking the Scientologist church made him fucking leave. He didn't leave on his own. Fucking, you think he gives a shit? They made fun of Scientology. That was the line. I didn't even know he was a Scientologist. For fucking Christ's sakes, they made him fucking say, "Hey, it's either them or us." And then they killed him off the show, and then he got in, and then he was gone.
Yeah, they killed him right off.
No, it wasn't it wasn't in the bathroom. He was banging like in the dressing room, like in the dressing room in the department store. It wasn't actually in the bathroom. He actually two people say that in the movie. He said it to the fat girl, and then remember the big fat black hooker. When he was going back to his motel room, and he get, "Yo,
yeah,
oh fuck you, Willie." Last time I did that, I ain't shit for a week. So we heard it twice in that movie. It's like he really likes banging in the ass. Like yes, big fat chicks in the ass.
Oh, what about Trailer Park Boys? Ricky I never saw Handyman. He comes in.
I never saw that. You know what? Although now that you've mentioned that, you probably count which jackass where they fucking launched the outhouse into the air. Fucking maybe count that as one too. Remember they slingshotted he sat in the house and they slingshotted the outhouse and fucking 500 feet in the air and he come crashing down. I forgot who was sitting there. Was it Wee Man that was sitting there? Who was sitting in the outhouse when they did that? Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the poop cocktail supreme. It was Jackass 3.
Jackass 3, yeah, it was one of them. He
gets covered in shit at the end. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, and who was it that was sitting? Who was the victim of that one? Who was sitting in the outhouse when that fucking happened? I can't remember which one they got to fucking do that.
I think it was. I don't know if it was Steve-O. It was one of the guys. It was either Steve-O.
It sounds like something Steve-O would do. Yeah. So I know it wouldn't be Bam Margera.
Those guys are still alive after everything.
a couple of them are gone, right? Fucking what's his name? Ryan Dunn died a long time ago. Is Bam Margera still with us? Because he's been in pretty bad shape lately, right? He was fucking all kinds of fucked up.
He is still with us.
Johnny Knoxville went woke. So I think we could say goodbye to that.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, it didn't feel funny. Like the newer one, it didn't feel as funny.
Yeah, I didn't bother seeing the newer ones. Like, yeah, that's all right. So you guys are too old for this shit. You know, I'll just watch the old ones. That's why the Beverly Hills Cop movie is gonna suck. It's like, really, first of all, it's produced by Netflix, number one, so they're gonna have a fraction of the budget they would have in the regular movies. And Eddie Murphy is, how the fuck old is Eddie Murphy now? Let's see. He's fucking he was 21 in 1982. So fucking that's 61 years old. 1961 he was born. So he'd be fucking 63 now. God damn. 63 in Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, he'd be like John Witherspoon. Fucking the fuck out of here.
The other person you were thinking about was Ryan Dunn. He was funny as shit.
That's I mentioned he's the one that died, right? He was the first one of those guys that died.
Yeah, my roommate.
What about Wee-Man? Is Wee-Man still with us, or did he go too?
Wee-Man. Good, very great question. Wee-Man.
Why do I have a feeling he's also not with us anymore?
No, he's still kicking.
Steve-O is still around. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Steve-O's still with us. Yeah, Wee-Man is 51 years old, so he's still with us.
I'm having an entire show about him getting married. I'll tell you what, I do have a confession. Remember when what was that show on MTV? It was called Viva La Bam, I think, right?
Yeah, that was my introduction.
I actually watched that. I actually enjoy watching him fuck around with Phil and Don Vito and his whole stupid family. Bunch of dumb Italians.
I forever watch that just because of Ryan Dunn and Don Vito and a few others.
Yeah.
Looking at it now, it's so eerie. It's just so eerie, like how things really went.
All right, Rob, take care. Thanks for coming in. Have lots of dreams about big fat chicks tonight, please. Thank you. That'd be every night for him. It's not, I'm not.
It would be.
Yeah.
It would be every night for him.
Yeah, he's gonna use up a lot of tissue. I know it. He's gonna be calling me out by name. Oh, Crystal and Murph. Tigress. What was the other one's name? Fucking a lot of Butte. Jesus Christ. Oh my! I'd say we're all going to hell, but I personally don't believe there is a hell, so I ain't worried about it. It's I tend not to believe anything anybody says on one side or the other. So you gotta believe in something in order to be afraid of it. Yeah, there's you go down there and you're gonna burn for all eternity. Okay, that's a great story. Or the other one, you're gonna float up and live in the clouds. That sounds worse than the other one. That sounds boring as all fuck. You get hit by airplanes and shit. I mean, nobody really thought these stories through when they fucking came up with this crap. Anyway, all right. Well, fucking Jesus Christ, almost it's almost 400. I gotta get up in an hour or so. All right, everybody. Well, let's call it a night, shall we? Thanks for everybody for coming on in here. Do appreciate each and every one of you. And no, I'm not sorry for subjecting you to such fatness and ugliness. That's kind of what we do around here because that's how life is. That's society for you. And the more they parade that shit around, the more we're gonna fucking laugh at it. So they're gonna point and fucking laugh. And call you fat, and call you stupid, and call you gay, and call you retarded, whichever the shoe fits. or in some cases doesn't fit, wear it. All right. Don't let Parappa the rapper. You gotta believe. Yes, I know. Parappa the rapper. Anyway, but make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. This week's gonna be very busy, so my time on here might be a little limited. But if I do something, you'll know about it. Just hit that stupid notification bell. All right. Everybody have a good night. And unlike Rob, do not dream and then fat chicks. Okay. Have a good one. Talk to you later.